I don't know what that guy down there is drinking, but he's starting early. What's going on, people?
Aggressively.
Bro, it's my fucking Friday. Sorry. I just got off at 7 a.m. I just woke up 2 hours ago.
Jesus
It ain't even
Christ.
your birthday. It's somebody else's birthday on here.
It's me. It's my birthday.
Yo, it's the Red Ranger's birthday. Who doesn't like to be called Red Ranger?
I do not like being called the Red Ranger. Everybody out there doing that.
So please say it.
Stop.
Why?
Like dead ass stop.
Why?
Listen, I told
Red
you.
Ranger.
No. We had a conversation off air about that Red Ranger stuff, and you just keep doing it. And I kind of feel like it's a little bit disrespectful, if I'm going to be honest, but it's okay. You know what I'm saying? You're my guy, and I gotta kind of take that. I'll go ahead and I'll take that. Let's go ahead and do that. You know what I'm saying? I'll go ahead and man, listen, no cap. No, call me No Cap. No Cap album right in your phone right now, actually, by the way. But let's go ahead and kick things off and get things started for the frenemies that are here in the chat. You know what I'm saying? For the people that are filing in from Twitter, from YouTube, and things of that nature, because not only are we celebrating me, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Not only, hold on. Not only are we celebrating me, get these guys out of the way. We're celebrating me. I'm just kidding. No, but also, we've got two special guests planned for the evening. We've got Backlash, WrestleMania Backlash predictions, excuse me, at the tail end of the show. And then, of course, we're going to talk about some, I don't know, some playoff basketball, fallout from the NFL draft, things of that nature. I hope you all will take this journey along with us. You know what I'm saying? Like Bron said, you know what I'm saying? And then next week, maybe we'll give you like 2 more of those or something like that.
Happy birthday to Tasha Steele's future husband and Grammy Davis Jr. Man, GJ.
Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Now, with that said, let's go ahead and kick things up. Right, exactly. You feel me? Thank you, Precious. I appreciate you. Now, real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, people with jobs, people without jobs, middle class, upper class, high class, all that. Cats, snakes, chickens, ducks, elderly people, and twerkers, we present to you another edition of the Public Enemies podcast. This is Pro Wrestling's Breakfast Club, episode 208. I'd almost dropped my phone, but I go by the name, oh my God, Graham. That guy right there is all about the Benjamin and Jizzle on the scene, drinking, and so am I. It's a party or something like that. You know what I mean? Hey.
It's a party.
Less aggressively. We do it strictly for the culture, man. Salute to them. But let's go ahead and bring in our first guest of the evening, former WWE creative team member, writer. I mean, he's executive producer on. He's got a show on Disney Plus, like Rocky Mountain Animal Rescue. Like, hey, yo, check this out. Like, just go ahead to your Disney Plus app. You know what I'm saying? Click that little Nat Geo button, and you'll find my guy. You know what I'm saying? He's doing some big things out here. But Chris Dunn, thank you so much for joining us. How are you, sir?
Man, that is the best intro I've ever gotten.
Oh man!
Thank you for pushing the Disney Plus show. It's I would love for them to pick it up and get more money.
Pick it up now.
There you go.
Right, more people to watch.
Hey, yo, Mouse.
Yeah, trying to buy a house.
My God, thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. Have you let me ask you this: have you ever had an intro like that, also followed by gunshots?
Just the gunshots, not the intro.
Just the gunshots.
Not his birthday. Sorry about that.
I'm with you.
How you guys doing? This is so awesome.
We're doing great.
For a minute.
Yeah. We're doing great.
Align everybody's schedules and everything. Trying to align everybody's schedules and everything. You know, we done.
I was saying before we hopped on, like for what it's worth, like you guys. Your Twitter makes me laugh every single day. So the funniest wrestling Twitter giving WWE creative a run for its money.
Thank you.
Hey man, WWE on Fox can't see us, and they know that. Hey yo, go ahead and cut the check.
That would be great. That would be great.
Nice.
Let's all get paid.
Right.
I'm with it.
Give us a chance.
I'm with it as well. Let's go ahead and kick things off. Where should we start, Benjamin? What do you want to do, brother?
Hey, fresh off of probation, that's what we starting at, man. We are free.
May 1st, man.
Yeah, we're off probation. It's great.
Off probation now.
Yeah, Chris was explaining that to you. I'm saying off air. You know what I mean? How we got on probation because it was nothing.
We don't want to talk about the past. Let's go ahead and talk about the. Well, actually, you know what? Let's talk about the past. Let's talk about the present. Let's talk about the future. Chris here, this fine gentleman, was with the WWE from 2016 until just last year, 2021, WrestleMania. So he's got some insight he's going to provide us with here. We're going to ask him some questions, maybe poke and prod a little bit, see what he's got going on. You know what I mean? What he's got going on right now, what he's got going on in the
real
future.
Questions.
We gotta ask
what
him.
G-Nation has. You said no relations to Kevin Dunn?
No relation to Kevin Dunn.
Good. Okay, there was no nepotism in the job. Okay, I like that.
No nepotism. That. I'm a fan of Kevin Dunn, unlike a lot of people, but I am no relation.
No relation to QT Marshall? All right, good. No. Making sure. I'm gonna ask everybody if they come on, they relate to him because he the ops. So,
luckily not.
Good. So
some of the moments in your time there, like first off, what made you want to apply for the job?
Oh man, I grew up a big wrestling fan since the age of 7. Then like on and off as high school, college. As an adult, and then I was doing some development work for the Rocks production company, and through that, the idea of hey, you're a big fan. I was asking all these questions about WWE, just all in it. They're like, "What do you want to write there?" And being a fan, I was like, "That sounds like a horrible idea." But so I debated for a little bit, and I was like, "Well, 7-year-old me would kick my own ass if I didn't go for it." And I kind of went in with open eyes. I'll be there, I'll be there 6 to 9 months, maybe less. Hopefully I make it to a Mania. It'll just be really cool for a bit. And shockingly, I made it 5 years, and before deciding to move on and give my notice, and it was wild. I got to work with pretty much everyone I grew up with in the Attitude Era. And then got to work with so many people that I got to call friends now that are crushing on TV.
Wow. Yeah, because you said, okay, so you started just about 2016 when they did the brand split and SmackDown went live. We got the SmackDown Live thing on Tuesday. Yeah. That's when we had the whole, we don't know if SmackDown's going to make it. This team that they drafted is not great, but they churned out some really, really, really good programs. Mm-hmm. Were you on the SmackDown team? Were you on the Raw team?
So...
How does that thing whole work? Exactly.
Because I feel it changes constantly. So at the time, when I started, you're kind of in a learning period and you're on the home team. So the first time I went on the road was for Staples Center in October of that year. Mm-hmm. And at the time, you were doing Raw, you fly to Raw, and then after Raw you would drive to wherever SmackDown was and then do that show, and you were right on both shows and then produce both shows and do both of them together. Putting the shows together, there was a Raw team at the time, a SmackDown team. I was bouncing back and forth between both teams, eventually doing NXT stuff as well.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, it was awesome. The SmackDown, all that SmackDown run, and I think I'm probably a little biased because when you start something new and cool, you have this oh man, you're in the moment and stuff. But it felt that run of when that SmackDown roster was put together until into the next draft was just all awesome episodes. And it's really a lot of it started with the creative team being Road Dogg, Ryan Ward, who's now lead writer Raw, who is one of the best wrestling minds you will in the business, top 3, if not the top guy. And then this guy, Steve Guerrero, Steve G. It's just they really used every single bit of the roster and put everyone in a story and gave everyone a character. And each week was just awesome.
I think one of the more favorable moments around that time was the Dolph Ziggler and the Miz program that culminated at No Mercy for the Intercontinental title.
So Was that Moxley? Well, Ambrose back then. Like, wasn't that Ambrose WWE Championship run too?
Yes.
Like around that same time too. Like that's a good way to start your franchise and shit. You know what I mean? Like, you had a nice little core.
I heard you said that you worked with Roman Reigns a lot as well. So was that around that same time, or were you working with any of those guys like Ziggler or Dean at the moment, or how did that work?
I worked with Dean a little bit after his world title run, and Dolph on and off. With Roman, like I didn't really work with Roman all that much until the end of my time, and like I was kind of like he has a writer who's brilliant and awesome, who's been working with him like since the Shield days. So like when that guy was off or like busy had to be on something else, like I was kind of like at the end I was like the backup. So like I was QB2 or writer 2. So like maybe like 4 or 5 times a year, but I really loved working with Roman. He's the man.
Waiting for my mans to go down with like a sinus infection or something and steal the game. Like
for me, coach.
Like Kirk Cousins.
Working with Roman is like so easy. It's just like he goes out, he'll tell you like when to hit the music, and like he takes your ideas and like, but he knows what he wants to do, and like there's a reason why this run's been so awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Did you have another question? I could go, but you know what I'm saying? You could.
Yeah, go ahead.
Man, I'm asking nigga. Oh, hey man, so Ray J? How do you think Ray J would have fit into the Thunderdome era?
I mean,
and tell me about the Thunderdome era, please.
I mean, I think if Ray J was there, you wouldn't have needed the screens. It's just all the electricity.
It's all Ray J on the screens.
Yeah.
Think about an all Ray J screen.
I have a question.
Yeah,
my bad.
Because it's kind of like a pet peeve of mine, but I kind of want to get your perspective and your opinion of it. What does it mean exactly when we hear the phrase "creative has nothing for this person" or "creative has nothing for"? Like, what is that all about? Does that mean like you guys like can't get anything through? Like can't get a pitch approved, or does or does that mean like we just tried and like we're just done with the idea of this person right now, so we're just gonna move forward? Like, how does that look?
Yeah, I've never heard anyone say that. There,
that's okay.
It's a pet peeve of mine as well.
It's just like internet wrestling jargon.
It's and
jargon.
Listen, like I have a lot of friends who are wrestlers at like both companies right now, and like, but they're normal people.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. What do you mean by both companies, real quick?
Oh, WWE and
oh, because I just thought that AEW doesn't have writers. So when you say writers, I gotta.
Oh no, like
wrestlers. Okay, my bad.
But no, it's like I mean, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But
okay, cool.
Quotation.
Yeah, like wrestlers who are like just like really normal, awesome people. But then like at the end of the day, wrestling is always like a little like listen, it comes from carnies, like when people were like going to fairs trying to trick people into like that and like bearded women. So it's like there's like that embedded in it. So like when people say like creative didn't have anything for me, like sometimes it's like a little bit of a work, but like I've also never been on those phone calls where like you're in talent relations or whatever that conversation is with a wrestler when a release is done. Like I know in my time there, like, like you're working on like stuff for everyone. And like at the end of the day, when you're trying to put a 3-hour show together, 52 weeks a year, you are trying to use every one you can. Like my first, like when I was trying to learn, when I went in there right away, like I looked at like one of the people who was like lowest on the totem pole, and it was like Titus O'Neil. And I was like, I worked to kind of come up with the Titus brand, which became Titus Worldwide, really based on really like, I don't know if you guys remember it, like Evan Turner when he was on the Celtics, like he had like a game-winning shot in November that was like an 18-foot mid-range shot. And like after the game, I saw an interview where he talked about how like we took the shot, he was thinking about his legacy, about like this November basketball game. So like I was trying to base the Titus character off that, and it didn't really. Titus thought a little bit differently, but like that was somebody who was like lower on the roster and trying to figure stuff out for, and like trying to like build stuff for them. Like you're always trying to think about like everyone on the roster, because like you have to fill a show that is too long.
Right. It's 3 hours every week. Like,
bro, Titus being based on a fucking Evan Turner mid-range shot during November is the greatest thing I've ever heard in my life. Like, that's some Rembrandt shit right there. Like, how can you not appreciate?
Yeah, I love Titus. He is as nice as a guy. The only thing I wish about that when he was doing that character is I sent like a whole proposal, like a deck, and like I had like pictures of like Russ. Wearing like weird shit like he wore to the Met Ball last night, or like Cam wearing those like Cam Newton wearing those big ass hats, and he just dressed like Titus O'Neil. So
that'd be great. So he was Seth Rollins before Seth Rollins. Ooh, Titus in the Seth Rollins suits. Ooh.
I don't know. I tried that, but Seth looks pretty great right now. That is he knows how to dress, even if he's like dressing the way he is.
I think Seth looks amazing in those.
Every week,
it's so gaudy. It's just extra pompous. It's great.
Man,
it's great.
Russell Sethbrook. You know what I'm saying? Like my man right there.
Jizzle, that's underrated right there. That was really Russell Sethbrook. I love that. That was great.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that again later. All right,
let me go ahead and just add that to the list of possible episode names, I guess.
That's it right there.
What's one of your favorite programs that you got to work on? And
oh man,
if we can get some insight on that.
Man, that's cool. It's a great question. The stuff like I'm really proud of is like, I think like working with people like, like working with the Street Profits, like I started working with them in NXT, and then pretty much until I left, outside of like 3 segments, I worked with them on everything, and like we kind of wrote everything together. So like those are my guys, and like I got a lot of love in my heart for both Tez and Docs. Bianca too, like. That was like Bianca, like I did like the vignettes with her, and like we were working together every week for her first year on the main roster. And like, that was kind of like a wild ride, because like trying to figure out how to get her character, let her character be her character during the Thunderdome was a little bit of a challenge, which is one of the reasons like we did those like EST Mr. Perfect offsites.
Yeah. So I guess the racing one where the running on the track so Suge D was a part of that. We had him on our show.
Really?
Yeah, we interviewed him like just I think in July of last year. But he actually gave us the moniker of the Pro Wrestling's Breakfast Club, actually. So
that's pretty cool.
D. But he kind of gave us some insight about like what that was like filming that day, and doing that whole thing with the running the relay race and all of that on the track with Bianca, shooting that vignette. So that's pretty cool. So you helped with that? That's cool.
Yeah, he was a really nice guy. It was myself, and like I developed those with Bianca. Like we were working hand in hand, and then Ryan Ward and I produced and directed those. And like, it was like kind of one of those things like where because of the pandemic, we couldn't hire like actors and stuff. So like we used local wrestlers, and like he came in and was like really nice. And like, it's like sometimes when you use locals, it's like, hey, can you go talk to Triple H for me? It's like,
like, bro, like, yo, listen to my mixtape. Listen to my mixtape. Like, no, I don't want to listen to your mixtape.
I can't do that.
Hey, come on, man. Let me give you this. Let me give you this YouTube link about 10 best moves.
Chris over there, like,
I apologize, you son of a bitch.
No, thank you. I'm not gonna do that. Sorry.
You can join the Kiss My Ass Club. So.
Skinny man.
Which is great.
Tell me this fell out your pocket, man.
Hustle and flow. That's great. That is cool. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So, oh man. So you also worked. You said you transitioned from SmackDown and you worked with the Street Profits, you know, but at some point you transitioned to the NXT team and you got to work with Adam Cole, who you just interviewed recently. You guys spoke with him on the UW podcast, and also Jeff Jarrett. That one was really good as well. But sticking with the NXT team where you worked with that. Thank you, Tristan. I appreciate that. Thank you. That's super cool. So
working just saw G Nation.
So working with NXT at the time, like, was that during the pandemic, during like the Thunderdome days, or like about what time did you do the NXT thing? Because if you were working with Adam Cole, like, if I could just really quickly ask, do we have you to blame for this thing right here?
Oh man, what
ain't Adam Cole, baby, and you never will be. Because this brand has done everything in their power to make you feel special.
Damn, was you the one who gave him the shovel?
Was you the one that said, you know what they do to make Adam Cole feel special? They ring the damn bell.
Yeah, Quentin Miller, did you write that?
Okay, all right, cool.
No, here's my NXT trajectory. Like,
talk to me.
At the time when I started, so I probably started NXT like sometime summer 2017. What they would do is, like, at the Performance Center, the lead writer and person who oversaw the brand was there. And then the NXT team would work from back in Stanford and then fly down once a month and do 4 episodes together. So like I'd be flying, like, after like a SmackDown, I would fly to Orlando, or then, like, no matter where we were. So like if we were in Seattle, I would get up the next morning or take a red eye to go do the taping. And then you know, we would have like we would get there, prep the show, do an outline for it, and then like kind of write day of. And yeah, so like I worked with Cole a lot, and then until when SmackDown moved to Fox, they kind of, because everything was live and like the travel schedule just would become insane to send everyone, they kind of broke up the teams. And like myself and another writer who was, you know, Heyman wanted me on Raw, this other writer was going to SmackDown. We both tried to like say, hey, let us still go to NXT, and they wouldn't let us. I then went back to NXT for the last like 3 or 4 months while I was there, and I would be there kind of like as a consultant and like a liaison, and I would help like train, like, you know, writers who were on NXT, help develop characters, and kind of like report back who's doing what. I was really bummed because I thought I was going to get to work with Cole more, but they're kind of like, that's not really your role at this point. I almost like too, like when I was kind of debating about whether I should like leave or not, like there was talks of me just like going to NXT full time, but they wanted me to fly to Florida, be in Florida one more day of a week than I wanted to be. And, you know, it's like, you know, I have a really awesome girlfriend now. I like being home with her. So,
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, that's the right answer. That's the right answer.
Like, you know, pandemic love. What can you do?
Yo, straight up, man. Love is love. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mary J. Blige.
So was that the catalyst that for you leaving?
No, it was like a bunch of things. It was just like I felt really proud of like the Bianca stuff. The company was changing, as we all kind of saw. And like part of it too was like I moved to SmackDown with the Profits and Bianca, and like I had become really close to the, you know, the Viking Raiders, and R-Truth is probably like one of my not just closest friends in the wrestling world, but closest friends in life. And I couldn't do the 24/7 stuff anymore. So except for like the Old Spice 24/7 thing with I got Bugenhagen involved. But yeah, it was just like, I moved to LA like 3 weeks before lockdown, and to try to kind of get into like a different writer's room and like get into like the more traditional side of entertainment. Cause like, as awesome as WWE is, it's a lot, you know, it's 52 weeks a year. And like, I just kind of wanted to like try other things. So it kind of became a thing where it was like, okay, like, you know, I think I've done all I can do, and I don't want to be a lead writer because like that is work. Like there's a lot of work of that job.
Yeah,
like,
bro. Like what?
Clock 20. Like I felt like I was on the clock 24/7, but like they found that extra hours for those guys. And it was just time to move on.
That's crazy. I couldn't imagine just writing on my stuff and then just getting ripped up.
Yeah.
Like, yo, man, you
hey, I got a lot of my stuff through Congress, so I'm proud of my stuff.
Your stuff, like you might be the alchemist of the 2016 to 2021 era. Just like just like laying the foundation of, and like just like you were responsible for a lot of the stuff that's really anchoring what's going on right now. Like, how does that make you feel?
Well, I definitely am not. Not through the flow. No, it's like I'm really glad of the contributions I made, and like there are things and segments I'm really proud of. I'm also like one of the producers of like Bailey's "This Is Your Life," so that's like that blood is on my hands. But no, like I think like that group is like the people I was mentioned before, like Ron Ward, Road Dogg, Brian James. Dave Kapoor, Ed Koski, Steve G, Jonathan Backstrom, who's like one of the heads of Raw right now. Those guys are just like so incredibly talented, and I learned a lot from them. And like I was like I feel like I was like a good like five. If like your final five in like a playoff game, like I was probably like the fourth man who held it all together. I'm PJ Tucker chasing.
Hey man, everybody needs a PJ Tucker. You know what I'm saying? Get out there, shoot them corner threes, and then guard the best man on the team.
Yeah, I'm gonna make winning plays, but I'm not gonna shine that much. So I
like that. I like that. Let's switch gears for a second. Can you tell us what you've got going on with the Visionaries of the Year fundraiser and the LLS Society? What's going on?
Thank you for asking about that. So yeah, it's Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. We're coming towards the end of a 10-week donation drive. They're kind of like the premier organization for cancer research, not just for leukemia or lymphoma, all blood cancers. Mm-hmm. And like, I'm part of a team right now. We're trying to, raise money. So kind of the podcast you mentioned before that I've been doing with Nick on the Universal Wrestling Pod, who, if you're a wrestling fan, like Nick is an awesome guy. And like, he does such great wrestling podcasts. Totally like hit it up if you haven't listened to it yet. But like we're trying to get donations, and like, so far we've raised for the LA chapter $75K. We're trying to break 100K. Before I think May 22nd. So, I have like the link for it all over my page. Like anytime I do a wrestling podcast, like we've interviewed JBL, Adam Cole, Jeff Jarrett, as you mentioned. We dropped an episode with Sky Too High today. We're dropping an episode with Malachi Black tomorrow. And potentially a couple of other big ones coming down the road before the 22nd. So please listen, please donate. I'm also willing to sell out industry secrets for donations. So right now, I have no shame. You guys should have a scoreboard for gunshots, like whoever.
Oh, you know what? See, we're working on a revamp right now, so you might have just triggered something. So I appreciate that contribution. Put that right into the suggestion box. That's really cool. So hey, everybody out there, if you can, if you will, if you have an opportunity and it's in your heart, please donate, please give, and please support. Definitely, that's really awesome. Cool. And that's something that's really
much money. It could be like $1.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Do your thing and drop that. That's really cool. I had a really close friend of mine that passed away from Hodgkin's lymphoma a few years back, and he's the reason why I actually grew my hair out right now. So within a couple of months, I'm gonna be I'm kind of attached to it right now.
You're already in it, dog.
No. I'm actually I'm going to donate this hair to kids with cancer,
that's awesome.
Just for the cause. You know what I mean? So yeah. That's what the goal is. So yeah.
Shout out to Cap, man.
We got to do
that, but like I'm getting to the stage where you got to keep your hair. I got a bad haircut recently for a new job, and like my girlfriend, who's Jamaican's been giving me like the stuff to help grow it back. So any props to you about getting a cut.
That's super powerful.
Good fruits and berries.
Yeah.
Be like, yo, man, standing at the top where I'm not gonna cut it. I'm just gonna leave this part alone. I'm just gonna edge out the sides.
You know what I'm saying?
But your barber gotta give you advice. You gotta be careful, bro.
Just going and make sure they're not watching the game when they're doing your head too, because that's how you end up
I asked for like a 1 and the guy gave me a 3. So
like, hey man, take it down a bit.
Whoa.
Hey, can I ask you this?
Yeah.
Saudi Arabia, the Saudi shows.
Oh yeah.
How do you feel about those?
Well, I was at the one where Bray lost to Goldberg.
Ooh.
Is that your idea, brother?
That
was Goldberg politicking backstage. Tell the truth. Go ahead. No. He said industry secrets. Tell the truth.
Don't put that voodoo on me. All right.
I don't want to. He said, don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Yeah,
that's great.
Those. I mean, I think everyone can kind of guess my opinion of those Saudi shows.
I understand.
I went to. I was supposed to go to the really fun one the one time before that. Luckily, I got out of that because I was smart enough to take vacation those days.
I was like, look,
but yeah, like
trapped over there.
He said, "I got this PTO." You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So prepare the others.
Yeah,
to work for me.
Yeah, it was wild to like go and do it. It was really cool to see that country. There are many wild stories from about like, you know, when you're doing that kind of trip, there's no drinking over there. So
yeah,
some people really had some fun, found ways to have fun in like very secret ways, which was kind of funny.
Oh, okay, like the Evan Bourne, you know what I'm saying, caught at the airport with the
K2.
Yeah, but like I remember like, as soon as we got on the plane, they announced when you had to stop drinking in airspace, like a certain part of airspace. And then on the way back, when they announced that they had crossed, it was like a celebration.
Yo, now that is hilarious.
Yeah,
that's pretty funny. Oh man, this is like, oh, okay, now we can drink again. It's cool.
Let's go.
No,
that's not everyone. Not everyone's like throwing it back. I don't get aggravated, but like.
But some people are like, "Yo, this is all right, cool. We can.
Stop
this is another. Time. This is we can relax, kick back in a different way, and kind of, you know.
Yeah, it's a long flight where you have to stop in Germany for like a while. So
that's like a 97-hour flight. Like, what do we go? What do we got going on right now? We need something. There's only so much Finding Nemo that you're going to show me.
That's true. That's true. Well, wow!
Hey. Making the band.
Brom watching Finding Nemo Brom watching Finding Nemo with the haircut that he has now. Oh man, I just can imagine him and. Never mind. I don't want to say it. Okay. I'm gonna control my narrative and shut my mouth. All right. I'm gonna be easy, brother. I am. I promise. So you guys got anything else before we kick rocks and we talk about some backlash stuff?
Bro, were you in charge of Braun Strowman's haircut?
No, Braun just
somebody needs to be right now, bro.
How was WrestleMania in the Thunderdome with
yeah.
That was so awkward.
That's because I remember they had the tag title ladder match with Jimmy Uso and John Morrison and
the New Day
was in this match.
It was
Kofi and Kofi, right?
Big E was in it. Kofi and Big. Oh yeah,
no. It was just those three. They had to do 1-1-1.
I remember that.
Somebody got hurt. I think Jay got hurt or Jimmy got hurt. Jimmy was in the match. Jay got hurt.
I think you're right. Yeah. Oh yeah, you are right.
When the Usos got hurt, they tore their knee up, and then that's how we got main event Jay out of that.
Yeah, you're 100% right. Yeah, we we talk about that a little bit on the Malachi Black podcast that drops tomorrow. Like mainly just because like the cool thing about that was like the people that still like this is WrestleMania, we're taking it seriously. Like, Black talks about like how he still like used his like all the WrestleMania gear he bought. The thing I really remember about and like two of my favorite people at the company are Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins.
Hey.
And like they went like full steam and like, Kevin took an insane bump and like there was nobody there and like who knew? And like we're only like 2 weeks into a pandemic and like like you're figuring out all these things, but like those guys really treated it like Mania, and it was just like really wild and like really impressive. And like both of those guys are like leaders, and like WWE is so lucky to have both of them.
That's great. Yeah, Kevin Owens is like the Drew Brees of wrestling. You know what I mean? Like you know how everybody, like, anytime Drew Brees, like, because Drew Brees is going to give you 5,000 yards every year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like it's like Kevin Owens going to give every single thing that he has every single time. But then like we just, like, I don't know, man. Like, just like you can rally around somebody like Kevin Owens, man. And I've always appreciated Kevin Owens, like you said.
Yeah, it's like, with to both those guys' points, actually, like if you look at like what they were doing with them these last few months, like they were essentially on TV every week carrying 2 WrestleMania matches where the guys weren't going to be on TV at all. And like it says something about you as a performer if you can essentially go out there for like 6 weeks and tell a story without your opponent and not even naming your opponent. And Kevin was like so amazing with the Austin stuff, and like Seth was too with like trying to find his Mania opponent.
Yeah, it was great.
I'm sorry. I'm like itching over here to ask you this. So another former creative team member of the WWE, Mr. Freddie Prinze Jr., just announced that he wants to start a wrestling company of his own, where he said he wants the performers to be backed by SAG. He wants it to be, just he mentioned like a 2-hour show. He's trying to get backing for, well, he's Freddie Prinze Jr. Of course, he's got money for it, but he wants to own the space where he shoots on location. What are your thoughts about Mr. Freddie Prinze Jr. starting a promotion? And would that be something that you'd be interested in helping write and produce for? Or talk to me.
I don't know if I have the time to do it. Like I've talked to.
I can't do that shit.
Yeah, like
I got a life, man.
Yeah,
maybe.
I've talked to 2 companies since I left WWE, and like I have like, if it's like a once a week consultant thing, I think I can swing it, and like I would be down to like go, but like I have a pretty busy job at the moment, like other projects. But I would definitely go to the shows, especially living in LA. I'm like, Fred. Yeah, I've never met Freddie. I know people at WWE that worked with him, and also like people in the industry that know him. And like he's supposed to be an awesome guy, especially, and like good on him. Like health insurance is a lot of money. Making like doing all that stuff is like it's not easy. So the fact that he's that ambitious, like, I'm rooting for him. Freddie, listen, I've seen, I know we did last summer. I based a big part of the Old Spice, the Old Spice web series last year on She's All That. With like the idea that like Bugenhagen had it like inside his beauty inside, or like a 6'5", 250-pound Jack guy inside of him all along. No pun, but like it's so yeah. If Freddie Prinze called me, I would definitely be down.
That's pretty cool. I heard that earlier today. I know that he's like super still into pro wrestling, and I listened to his podcast about what kind of led him to this point, and I just thought that was something that was really, really interesting. I wanted to get your opinion on that. So hey, hats off to Freddie, and good luck to him with that. I think that would be really cool.
I want him to swing it, and like he, Freddie brought one. So when Freddie started the company, he brought this writer with him, Angelo Fazio, who was there for like really legendary WWE writer who was there for like a decade. Mm-hmm. And Freddie had gets a lot of credit for that great Jeff Hardy world title run. But like if Freddie didn't bring Faz in, like Faz was the one who was like really pitching the CM Punk 2011 stuff. Like Ed Koskey, I think, wrote the CM Punk pipe bomb promo, but like, Faz was the one who was like pitching it and like saying we should do it, and like kind of like trying to bring back that Ring of Honor story that Punk did. But yeah, if it wasn't for Freddie, I don't know if you get that.
That's crazy.
Wow. The Catalyst.
Yeah.
But it's just like Death Row Records, nigga.
That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. All right, Chris. Well, anything else that you'd like to promote and push to our audience before we get out of here? You know what I mean? I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I want to make sure that you get your message out and what you want them to know and what you want our audience to take from this.
Yeah, thanks. Like I have a couple other projects I may need to promote in a couple months, but like if you guys anyone who can check out the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, it'd be great. Also, like if he's listening, like Nick for the Universal Wrestling Podcast, he's been really cool about letting me use his podcast to have various wrestlers on to help promote the charity. So like check out Nick's pod, like subscribe to it. He does really great episodes. And we have we drop a new one, as I said, with Sky Too High today. I have a new one with Malachi Black tomorrow. But yeah, like nothing really at the moment, maybe in a couple months, like you guys. But as I said at the top, like you guys, phenomenal podcast, phenomenal Twitter account. Like I think when we started talking, you guys had like 11K followers. Now you're at like
16.5, some light.
Chris, if you knew the struggle, if you knew the disarray that we were in summertime last year, we had nothing.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
Well, yeah, you guys like we've only been talking like 2 or 3 months, so you guys have like nearly like 50% jump. So I was like. And speaking of jumps, like let's give me a 50% jump. I want to get over 800. So
there you go.
Because it's probably accounting writers could like judge themselves based on Twitter followers. And like I was too scared to have a Twitter for 5 years from 2016 to 2021 for some reason. So
follow my man at the Dunniverse.
Yeah, all you gotta do is say LeBron is overrated, and then you're right. You're right in the mix.
You're right there.
You're right
at the curb.
Yeah. Last question for you before you go, brother. G Nation wants to know if you would ever do a Dark Side of the Ring in the future and help maybe produce and work on one of those shows.
Maybe that's another one where I might be too busy at the moment, but I will say this, like I did do Dark Side of Football season 2. Where I wrote all 10 episodes. We'll see if it happens, but I wrote all 10 episodes and I broke all 10. So if we go to series on it, I'd definitely love to come back and talk about it.
Hell yeah. You're more than welcome. Our doors are always open, my friend. So
I'll be a guest on Dark Side. I'm very I have an ego and I like being on screen. So yeah, let's do it.
What's the check looking like?
I will do that. I will talk about
definitely there's a check.
Being a piece of shit always.
All right, man. Well, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you for taking the time out to come and check us out. Make sure you follow my guy at the Dunniverse. Please support the Visions of the Year, that promotion and the charity that he's got going on right now. Donate, support. It's all love, of course, from our end to you always. Thank you so much for coming through, man. Thank you.
Thank you guys. Anytime you need a guest, hit me up if I'm free. I'm down.
Hey man, we'll definitely have you back. Actually, we'll have a conversation because I think we might want to do like a long form conversation to where we can really deep dive into your time with WWE, and I've got some extra questions that I know that I want to get a little bit deeper on,
No problem. Just hit me up. I'm down. You guys, I like good shows. Like joking aside, I'm not that vain. I don't want to be on Dark Side of the Ring, but I genuinely like you guys and your show, so I'm always like down to talk.
Thank you, brother. We appreciate you, man. Thanks for coming on, and we wish you well, man. Take care.
Right, see you guys.
All right, man. Bye. So Chris was freaking great, man. That was Chris Dunn, man, former WWE writer, Vice. Make sure you please check out his Twitter at the Dunniverse. You want to make sure that if you have an opportunity to donate and support that cause, that would be really, really cool. Powerline, yay or nay. Vic,
yay or yay. It's always yay.
Hey, man, signing off, man. It's been
stand down.
Yeah.
You know he's Tevin Campbell.
Gonna stand.
Tevin Campbell.
All right, man.
Did
so
you know
as we were,
thank you.
No, yeah, salute to
Kevin.
Tevin Campbell, Kevin. We did the Tevin Campbell Owens episode. Remember that? You know what I'm saying? Go back and slap that. But
Russell Westbrook.
Real quick, Russell Westbrook. That's hilarious. Hey, so as we were just talking about Dark Side of the Ring, right? Let's go right into that, because word on the streets was that the Dark Side of the Ring was canceled, and the Dark Side of the Ring wasn't coming back, and the Dark Side of the Ring was whooped over there at Vice. It wasn't happening no more. That's what they said. And then the Dark Side of the Ring pulled up and said, You cap. That's cap.
Bro. It was like, yo, man, everything's done. They not coming back. And to be honest with you, I kind of wasn't really that bothered by it, because I'm like, yo, y'all told all the big stories, and then on top of that, y'all was kind of, getting wrestlers in trouble by cutting the scenes and be like, yo, you had wrestlers like RVD and Just Incredible, like, yo, man, I didn't say it like that. Like, there's like, you cut off a lot of what I said. I didn't say Ric Flair was, a predator out there like that. I'm like, he is, but I didn't put it out there like that.
He was high, but he was high. You know what I'm saying? So
he was high, but he was high.
But shit, all the Tommy Dreamer stuff. All the Tommy Dreamer stuff, they kept all that shit in context, man. I was like, yo, man, we all wanted him to do it. Everybody was like, yo.
Tommy Dreamer poked his head back out again. They put him back on Busted Open. It's safe out. It's safe out. Groundhog Day. I could come out.
Yeah.
They said if Tommy Dreamer sees his shadow, you know what I'm saying? It's a wrap.
So what is wrong with you? Why would you do that? No, Ben, stop it. Why would you do that right now?
Why'd I do what?
Why would you do that, man? Oh my God.
I'm just
the sickest shit in the world was
Tommy Nightmare.
He was like, yo, man, William Regal, if you want a job at Impact, it's always there for you. This man smooth, ignored him. It was like, yo, man, I'm going to go to where the real bread is, and I'm going to go be a manager.
Let's go talk about that, man. Let's go ahead and
smooth that backstage promos.
Let's switch gears. AEW, Mr. William Regal cut a crazy promo about the Blackpool Murder Squad. You feel me? They
Carvel, him, her,
bodies. Let the bodies hit the floor.
The niggas need to change at this point, blood. Like,
hey, for sure.
Even William Uter needs to change. Give him one of them little ones. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember the big O-Block chains that you were saying that King Von had? Give him the little BMS chains. You know what I mean?
They need to, for sure, like the BMF chain, they need the small B, the big C, and the little C. Just on a brick, you feel me? Like stupid saucy. Oh, bruh. They'd be crazy. What? Yo. Hey, what? Nah, fuck that.
Remember the little things that they...
they got
remember
the
little
BMF,
things they used to have when they came out. Remember the little things they used to have on when it came out for Freestyle Friday? Put that on.
What are the street signs, nigga, with the chain on?
Yo,
hey,
put that on you. Put that on you.
The streets.
Yo, shout out to Lovely.
Y'all remember Love on the streets?
Remember Blind Fury, nigga?
Blind Fury was whooping fools on Freestyle Friday. He was going crazy.
We get some Blackpool Murder Squad chains made by Lovely, who owes us a chain anyway. But they need change. Lovely, make them some change.
Please do. That would
be. They killed everybody, blood. Who did
they fight? Did. They fought the Butcher, the Blade, and Helico. By the way,
Death, and Mo Death.
Death, and Mo Death. Super Death. You feel me? If that's what you want to say, take it there. The Super Death. You feel me? So on Dynamite, Mr. Hangman Page decided, he said he was gonna destroy the best in the world, CM Punk. Was he leaning into like a heel thing? Are they going heel with Hangman?
Like or criminal?
I'm just asking.
Just like and they get right back. You'll say, but yeah, I still love y'all though. Give me a beer. But you know, like, you know what I mean?
For real, like,
criminal lean into it.
He could ride this out, not like necessarily a heel turn. Be like, yo, man, look, your man CM Punk, he's a bitch. He be talking to people wild on the internet. Say some shit like that. Like lean into it. But what I really want is that CM Punk heel turn. And I know the fans aren't gonna like boo him like right off the bat, and I know he's probably gonna get still cheered, but I want to see that like evil CM Punk run where he's like talking shit to the fans, where he's like, yo, y'all ain't shit, talking backstage. I hate happy-go-lucky CM Punk. I hate it.
Yo, Yuta is definitely Blind Fury, Ken. Thank you.
Yo, I love it.
But
shout out to Wheeler Yuta.
You don't even gotta do that shit. Like I think if Hangman just leaned into all the shit that these assholes in the community been saying, like, oh, his title run has been like, I heard what you niggas been saying. I heard exactly what the fuck you've been saying. So guess what?
Can't really say.
Guess what I'm about to do? Guess what I'm about to do? Because you can't say like you could go pound for pound, hold for hold, move for move. That Hangman is probably top 2.5 in that company with everything, and then like that whole little like I'll take his fucking quest for the title over that Flair for the gold bullshit that Ric Flair did in the 80s, because that shit was a real life thing and niggas was really behind Hangman. So was I. We just gotta get rid of that Hangman shit. He got rid of the noose. That's why he a real one. So thank you, Adam. But like he like I think he leads into that shit, but just like, you know what? I heard what y'all said. So guess what I'm about to do? He has to go.
He told Brubber in the crowd, hey, you gonna what he say? He said you gonna wish you was you feel me walking back to the merch stand asking for a refund if you hadn't burned the damn thing yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm
burn that shit like Bron Jersey, nigga. Burn that shit like Bron Jersey when he left Cleveland the first time and the second time.
Teach your man how to squabble. Get that trigger next time, nigga.
Hangman would have said, "Get that trigger next time."
Yo,
that's the funniest shit. He got a curl, bud. Do you see that curl? Like, do you know what you got to do to get that curl every day to look like that? You have to wake up at 5 in the morning.
You for sure gotta wake up at 5 in the morning.
Like, bro, got Jericho juice in every fucking place in the house.
You think? I wonder if Dub C is still like a consultant on that show, or if they got somebody like G Perico or somebody like that. You know what I'm saying?
He probably got Whack 100 doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you know he like to tell everything.
What's up, cuz? Yeah, niggas from LA for sure stand like this. They be like,
yeah, wearing flannels and shit.
You know what I'm saying? They be like, yeah, nigga, what's up, homie?
Hey, cuz.
Hey, cuz, finna go down to the Fat Burger, homie. You know what I'm saying?
Or the paper I done made, or the pussy I done slayed. You know what I'm saying? Crip shit.
Crip shit. That's hella funny. Also on Dynamite, the field is set. The Owen Hart tournament. Listen. Ray Phoenix versus Kyle O'Reilly. Jeff Hardy versus Darby Allin. Adam Cole versus Dax Harwood. And then Samoa Joe versus whoever that is, a Joker.
The Joker.
So the Joker is gonna be Tony Khan's next big announcement.
Man,
I wonder who that's. Hey, Tony Nese, my G, the premier athlete. You better watch out for my guy, man. He's connected. He's connected. Not only is he connected to Smart Mark Sterling, you feel me, his agent, his manager, you feel me, by proxy, he's also connected to the baddies. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, he connected to whoever got DeAndre Hopkins busted. That nigga ain't 205. Are they still saying he's 205 pounds? I haven't heard that yet.
I don't know. Maybe
they better not.
I hope not, because somebody lying, bro.
That nigga the same size as DK Metcalf.
Bro, him, Buddy Murphy, and a few others. They was like, yeah, man. Somebody lying.
Somebody lying.
Somebody lying.
They did that whole storyline where he had to like lose weight, like the Jeff Hardy thing. Not the Jeff Hardy, but the Matt Hardy thing to do the cruiserweight thing, all that shit. Remember that shit with Jeff Hardy? Matt Hardy? I keep saying
maybe. That's like when he fought Rey Mysterio and shit, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah,
they did that same shit with Tyler Breeze. They're like, yeah, go on a journey with Tyler Breeze where he loses weight so he can go to the cruiserweight division.
I believe Tyler Breeze is too.
I believe that before they were like, "Yo, we're gonna do the." I believe that before they did the weight loss segment.
My boy Tyler Breeze is 167. So good.
But Tony Nese is built like Derrick Henry, dog. Like he's built like a running back. Like he looked like Ezekiel Elliott.
That is hilarious.
So like I think he needs just to go ahead and
to go in victory.
I think him and Sean Spears should just fight each other for the rest of their lives.
One man said Joaquin Phoenix versus Ray Phoenix. That's hilarious.
Phoenix on Phoenix, you know what I'm saying? Ray Phoenix and Dante Martin had a fucking banger on Dynamite. That match, Dragon Ball Z fight, nigga.
That match was hard.
Give me all that 150 times.
They wouldn't stop. They was tripping out there.
Yo, the best shots that they had was during the commercial break when they was going like counter for counter for counter and shit like that. And they did it side by side. I was like, yo, this is just a fight for y'all. I'm like, bro, I don't want to see that shit.
Bro, just do that. If you do that 100 times, like why can't bro, man. Yo, wrestling is so like if you guys weren't some douchebags out there, like wrestling is so great on all sides.
Exactly, like bro, cut that tribalism shit out. Cut that shit out.
Cut it out, man.
Y'all, like, bro, it prohibits you from seeing the good stuff, and it also prohibits you from seeing the bad stuff. Like, like what was y'all thoughts on that AEW game? Since we in AEW right now, because people was giving biased opinions on both sides.
Yeah. So what's worse, that game or 2K21? Or 2K20 actually.
Oh, the Fight Forever game?
Yeah. You see the footage?
That Chris Statlander versus Nyla Rose shit looked like some fucking Nintendo 64 fucking shit.
That's the vibe that they're going.
That's the vibe, yeah. They want
I'm like, bro,
the AKI or something.
Yeah. They was like, yo, we want to go for the No Mercy kind of feel. We want to bring back that old stuff. I'm like, bro, I still have a Nintendo. I still have a Nintendo 64. If I want to play No Mercy, I will go play No Mercy. I'm like, yo, I'm not a fan of that. Like,
bro, you still got your original game?
Yeah. Also,
if you got your original 64, that's how you know you didn't get your ass beat, nigga. You better not fuck that game up, nigga. That better last forever. I still got my Dreamcast, nigga. So yeah, shout out to you, man.
Bro, I had my PlayStation 2 up to like maybe 3 years ago. That I still had, but you know, things happened and it got broke. Not by me, but
by circumstance.
He's children. Children.
He said I still have my PSP, bro.
Russell Westbrook came in, you know what I'm saying, and dunked it.
Like, bro, I thought the game footage was underwhelming for me, but it's also still in the stages of development, so I'll give him some slack. But it's been in development for like damn near 2 years, bro.
I mean, but it is the first edition of the game. So let's you know what I'm saying? Let the timeline be the timeline, bro, if they want to make it great. But with that said, there was a mention of footage. That. Yeah, well, they want to try to get people excited along while it's progressing, just to keep people informed. Hey, we said over almost like you just said, they said almost 2 years ago that they were doing this game. So with that said, let's let the people know that there is some progress. Yes, Def Jam Vendetta, Body Slam Vendetta. By the way, did y'all check out Battle Slam? Did y'all watch Battle Slam? You feel me? Battle Slam was yanking. You feel me? Pastor Troy was tripping out there. Iron was tripping out there. You feel me? Max Caster was tripping out there. Josiah Williams was tripping out there. You feel me? What's up? You feel me?
Whoever jumped Myron got to see all of us, nigga, on gang. Gang.
Yeah.
See us all. Bad boy, baby.
Hey, chat. Can I ask y'all a question? Behind enemy lines, would y'all like to see Myron Reed? You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to see Myron Reed return to behind enemy lines, talk about this MLW shit, all the music that he got going. Let us know. You feel me? If that's something that y'all would be interested in, you know what I'm saying? We got to tap in with like guys. You feel me? With our guys, yeah. You feel me? Yeah, for sure. The Dreamcast, super saucy.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Power Stone. Shout out to Sonic Adventure 2.
Yo, shout out to Sonic Adventure 2 for real, bro. But
they had the remember the grinding shoes, nigga, that you had to fucking grind.
Yo, I played that the other day, man. That shit still holds up.
I need to give me one.
Camera angle suck, but that shit still holds up. Fred says, I think Kenny said they wouldn't have the money to make a game to make it look like WWE 2K22.
Of course you don't, nigga. You just became here.
No, because they said that the game is over budget at this point, and they had to strip down the features and some of the things that they wanted to do because hey, look, Tony Khan, like, I ain't putting no more money into this shit, nigga. The game is the game.
Like, bro, y'all better make it work.
I think that if you're gonna give them any kind of leeway when it comes to like when I give AEW, I give them the leeway when it comes to shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Like the video games and like the TV deals and shit. Like that's the shit that I give them. Like when it comes to the wrestling and them like having like because there's still like you finally put a fucking women's match at the end. You know what I'm saying? Because nigga was on your head. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mercedes 2 belts. You know what I mean?
Salute to the frenemies as well. You feel me? They said, hell yeah, right now, expeditiously let Myron come back with his child. Myron Reed madness in the PE3 verse. Daquan said, hell yeah, bring in Myron. Sean wants to hear about Myron's music. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we'll do that. Wait, AEW on Trill TV, Jones. You feel me? Trill TV is some shit straight from the soil, and we not finna go for no corny bullshit with no AEW. Y'all trying to be super carny, you know what I'm saying? That's with no BTE, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, hey, by the way,
Power Stone is for G's only. Shout out to Keys.
So apparently TBS has ordered a reality show for AEW. I guess maybe or TNT. I'm not particularly sure. Is it TNT or TBS? Somebody correct me in the chat if y'all know.
We'll just say
they've ordered a reality show from AEW. I guess it's basically all of the great parts of roads to the top, like all the backstage stuff that's like leading up to the pay-per-views and all that stuff. So I think that's going to be pretty interesting.
Being the elite,
basically being the elite is going to be on TV now. What do you guys think about that?
AEW,
I'm still not watching.
Let me talk about this. AEW,
dead ass.
If you want to be smart, you fucking idiots, you would just give them.
Can you stop calling people that we trying to be like nice to behind the scenes idiots on live? Hey, like, God damn you.
AEW, you fucking Americans. If you were smart, you would just give whatever they add TNT, you would give them 16% of being the elite and then just let them broadcast it whatever they want and just bleep out the F words and then you will be just fine. Because that's exactly what they want.
I won't watch it, but I'll watch the clips that people post on Twitter.
Bro, that's all you see. Like I like to see the Dark Order do some stuff, and then you know what I mean. The Young Bucks be buying shoes sometimes for overpriced that they don't need to, and then that's it. You know what I mean? So, and Adam Cole likes to yell at people. I like seeing Adam Cole yell at people.
Let me tell you something. I got kids. I got a wife. I got a PlayStation 5. My time is stretched thin. I'm not watching another wrestling show right now. I can't do it.
It's playoffs.
Kev says they trying to recreate the Codyverse. Basically, yeah. It's basically all the good stuff that people loved about Roads to the Top, all the behind the scenes, like after the match. I tried my best to win the match and
Miro will be perfect for that part.
Yeah, salute to Miro, man. What's up with Miro? Where's Miro at? You feel
in
me?
Heaven?
Some shit.
That's hilarious. So, by the way, also on Dynamite, they got another match announced for Double or Nothing. It is going to be Serena Deeb challenging the AEW Women's World Champion La Mera Mera Thunder Rosa.
Bro, I love Thunder. Would you marry me? Like, oh my! Like, I don't even know what it is, man. It might be the half face paint.
What do you think about? Did you check this out? The setup for this match at Double or Nothing. What do you think? Talk to me.
I think it's gonna I think it's great. Like, it's like, Graham, is this long-term booking? Is this long-term booking? Or is it because it was what was it? The NWA Women's Championship that Serena Deeb had, that Thunder Rosa and her that's the first thing they put on AEW. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
And then like it was literally just them two at first. That's when I first seen Thunder Rosa, and I fell in love. It was love at first sight. It was Thunder love at first sight, and I was like, and
Thunder love.
So
Jizza loving Thunder.
Loving Thunder for sure.
Hey, loving Thunder. Watch that show and watch my man Chris show on fucking Disney Plus. That shit's coming. And so I just think from where they started at to where they are now for the AEW Women's Championship, especially on the run that Serena Deeb's been on, dog, like just fucking taking everybody's leg, and then you know saying Sheeta did the job, you know what I'm saying, to put her over, and so now it's going to be that, like, so yeah, I like that shit. That might be the best match of the night over there.
It may be that match, along with the I believe Wardlow and MJF, wasn't announced officially, but hinted at heavily, and MJF once again has stipulations and conditions, and I'm tired of that shit. I'm tired. MJF,
I've seen this already.
But
I've seen this already.
Hey, my nigga, my dog MJF is super dope, super witty, but he's also with these storylines kind of the one trick pony, my guy.
Right.
You feel me?
Why? Like we said, like Graham said, like, yo, you are dude, but why does everybody want to fight you so much? They willing to go through all this shit. Like, what is this about? Like, yo, if you'd have told me, like, bro, man, hey, man, to fight me, you got to fight this dude, to fight this dude. I'd be like, yo, man, I'm good.
And why do you send Sean Spears out there? Like, you're going to send Sean Spears to defend your honor?
I'm gonna smoke this dude. You feel me? Like, what Cardi say? All my ops get mixed with the grabber. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Stop this. This is disgusting.
Yo,
I don't get it. It's not for me necessarily.
You might need to get you somebody from the say one of them family trees instead of having a chairman on your team. You're better off having the inspiration on your team. Shout out to them. They just retired.
I mean, yeah, because we getting chicken out here. What you talking about? Brandarmy.com. We making like $500,000 a year based just off of this alone. You know, we Gucci. What are you talking about? What do you take a bump? Take a bump for what?
For what?
Hey, for what? For what? You feel me? Take a bump for what? You feel me? So they did that. That's all I got for AEW. We talked about Fight Forever, Owen Hart tournament. Oh, but I didn't ask y'all. Let me ask y'all real quick. Just real quick. Who do y'all think is gonna win this tournament?
Shit. For
Darby, Jeff, O'Reilly, Joe, Adam Cole, Harwood.
It's the Joker or Adam Cole. Because you got to give Adam Cole something. Like, he's like that Denzel fucking meme with fucking Jamie Foxx. I'm looking here for something.
But Adam Cole is the Shawn Michaels fan, though. Is he gonna win the Owen Hart tournament as a Shawn Michaels? You feel me? Diehard?
Yeah, nigga. Because all you niggas are nuggets. Like, all you niggas are nuggets. Damn it, that need to be flushed down the hopper by Adam Cole.
See, that's what I like about you, Jizzle. They nuggets. You feel me? That's an Owen Hart reference. I'm sick and tired of AEW, and it's not even AEW. AEW is pushing and promoting an Owen Hart tournament. However,
he's gonna be in the game, by the way.
He is going to be in the game, confirmed, by the way. Yes, indeed. Salute to Ben for bringing that one up. But some of the performers, in my opinion, it's just my opinion, some of the performers in AEW are making this a Bret Hart thing when it's about Owen Hart.
Owen Hart.
I'm not really sure why we're doing all these Bret Hart tributes when the tournament.
Which is why Hangman said, like, bro, I'm not gonna give y'all no Bret Hart match at
he
Double or
this,
Nothing.
He said this masturbatory Bret Hart tribute. He said, I'm sick of all you dudes jacking off living out your fantasies. You feel me?
Do I look like Dax Harwood to you, sir?
But Jackson Cash had the SummerSlam '92 match. Like, who cares?
They had a Hart family sword fight. That's what they had.
Yeah, guess what's gonna happen? Like Owen Hart was a matchup. There's gonna be missile drop kicks all over. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to see. Adam Cole.
Salute to Shantice. Salute to Hearts. I can't say what I told her in the DMs, what I really wanted to tell the timeline about how I feel about this situation, because they would have canceled us real quick. It would have been bad. Like
what my brother said? Yes, I am. Quit. I'll do that tomorrow, and I'll hold my godson, and then we're gonna do it together, all of us, nigga. Job quit. We're gonna do that.
Oh my god, that is hilarious.
Graham is definitely correct. Sometimes I'll be wanting to have a group chat conversation on the pod. I'm like, hey, slow down.
You gotta right.
Slow down.
Like, I can't talk about this right now.
Yes, you can. It's your birthday.
I mean, I could talk about it. I could really, really talk about it. But like, for the things that I really, really want to talk to y'all about, we'll save that for the Patreon this summer. We got some things cooking, you know what I'm saying? We got some announcements coming in the next couple weeks as far as expansion, as far as what the Patreon might look like when we get a chance to launch that. Probably more towards the end of summer, so September-ish, you know what I'm saying? But
get your money ready.
Definitely, but we have some things that is going to definitely be happening within the next month or so. Very, very fruitful things for the brand. Very, very talented and wonderful people that we're going to be bringing on that we're really, really excited about. So thank you so much for just, you know, taking the ride with us. You feel me? Like what Brian say? Thank you so much for taking this ride with me. You feel me? Here go two more.
You know what I'm saying? Two more right here for you.
That is hilarious. So let's get into this news. WWE releasing 10 NXT superstars.
God damn. But everybody that follow us too. This kind of sucks.
Bro.
We got to talk about
not everyone, but you know.
Not everybody, but some
important ones.
Dexter Lumis, he was on the way. You know what I'm saying? He was right around the corner.
All right, so let's run through the list. Dexter Lumis is 100% on the list. Dexter Lumis, including also Mr. Malcolm Bivens, Dakota Kai, Harland, Persia Pirata. Am I saying that right? Pirata. Thank you, Jizzle. Mila Milani. Have no idea who that is.
I never seen her before in my life.
Raylan Divine, salute to her. She's a beautiful, beautiful black woman. Also, she's 6 feet tall, and she said that she still has a desire for this. So,
and that's Mace's sister, right?
It is. It 100% is. You're correct. Blair Baldwin is also on this list. She was a referee. Sanjana George, you feel me? And Draco Anthony. Salute to Draco Anthony, because my man, one, first of all, he's black, so salute to Draco. Yeah, two, your name is Draco, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro.
And I don't know what 223 means to him, but he was hashtagging and talking about 223s a lot in his tweets, and those are bullets, by the way. So for somebody to be like, yo, my name is Draco, and by the way, 223, this, that, and the third, you feel me? Because like they flip at you, like them bullets were like, you feel me? Like, you feel me? Knock a nigga dead. You feel me? Do the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy.
Take your whole hand off, nigga. You know what I'm saying? If you shoot it right to the back.
Listen. You be the headless horseman. You feel me? Tully Blanchard in this bitch.
Ministry of Darkness head ass nigga.
Barry Windham head ass nigga. You feel me?
Yeah.
What? I don't know what to think about this. The coldest. Right, Ken is right. The coldest, like, hey, but salute. We got to salute to the coldest, and we got to salute to Mr. Malcolm Bivens. I don't know why I keep calling him Mr., but salute to Malcolm Bivens and salute to Dakota Kai, because the reports are saying that they didn't want to resign anyway.
Yeah, I think they said they had come to.
Can't afford me.
They went to Mount. I think they said they went to Malcolm Bivens and asked him like, "Yo, you trying to resign?" He was like that he wasn't going to resign when his deal was up. And same for Dakota Kai.
Okay, so with that said, hey, good luck and the best to y'all, because
Facts.
I honestly, like, I'm not particularly sure in the case of Dakota Kai what the WWE was looking for. I felt like, and I feel like a large majority of not only us, you feel me, as a collective, but the internet wrestling community, I feel like there was a big supportive backing for this.
Also main roster people backstage for the main roster like are really high on her and like show big support on her.
And she knocked everything out of the park. Every role that y'all gave her, every opportunity that she had, whether she had to be heel, whether she had to be face, like, she did her damn thing. You feel me? Like, and we talked about on Twitter, she had one of the greatest moments, you feel me? Like, especially as her heel turn at War Games. Not only did a lot of y'all, you feel me? Not only did y'all agree, you know what I'm saying, but also so did Shayna Baszler. And Shayna Baszler agreed that it was the greatest moment in all of women's War Games history, Dakota Kai's heel turn.
Shayna, let's stop this right now. That might be the greatest moment in War Games history.
Yo, she had not even that.
We're not acting like these War Games were really good. Like, none of these War Games in WCW were good at all, nigga. Like, none of them. None of these.
I understand why she put that on there, though. I understand why she put that on there, though, because people come in the quotes and the replies. Well, actually, the greatest moment was when
Bret Hart came down and then beat up everybody and left in 1996. Yeah. Shut up. Shut your fucking mouth, all right? Shut your fucking face, Uncle Fucker.
Like, bro, right? Do you watch those old War Games matches? They don't even respect the countdown. You have guys coming out 2 minutes before they're supposed to, and they had the clock in the corner on screen. Like, yes, guys not supposed to come out for 45 seconds, and he's already in the ring.
Bro, here goes Mongo, nigga. Like, the last thing, like, who would you rather see, Mongo or fucking Dakota? You know what I'm saying? Dakota's was coming out, beating up Tegan Knox, you know what I'm saying, in front of the gang, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas was like, how come, oh my God, Dakota, she turned on Tegan. I was like, did you forget how they were treating poor Dakota's, nigga, to get into the fucking team? Nigga, she was like, I need to be on this team. She was like, and they was like, I don't know. And then Rhea Ripley's bum ass was like, I don't know. And Shayna would just laugh. It was like, ha, I told you should have put her on the team. And like, yeah, man, she front kicked her in the face, you know what I'm saying? Slammed that cage on her leg. And it was like, yeah, and then left, nigga. Was like, goodbye. And Rigger was like, War Games? He came out like,
and like, she like out there pushing him in the chest, and he like, hey man, look, if you would have knew me when everybody else knew me, it would have been something different.
If I was in the Dungeon of Doom,
like, bro, it would have been something else. But I got faith that her and Malcolm Bivens will find success in other places. Malcolm Bivens is like, yo, I don't even think if he didn't even want to go back to wrestling, I think he would do great because he's doing a comedy show tomorrow. If you're listening to this tonight, he'll be doing a comedy show, and that's one of the things. Because I listened to his interview on Black Announce Table where he talked about wrestling wasn't even like his first passion. Like, it's just something he got into by chance as a manager. And like, he took all the things that made his like run as a manager fun, were those hip hop references, were the pop culture references that he sprinkled in, because sometimes wrestling is boring and you got to spice it up. And like, he was really good at that. And to be honest with you, if he decides to go back to wrestling, they're like people talking about he should go to AEW and manage Jade Cargill. I would honestly like to see him manage Powerhouse Hobbs.
I would see Malcolm Bivens do whatever the fuck he want. Just
even better.
Be black.
Even better.
Go out there and be a real one.
Because people was like, yo, man, he should, like, I've seen a bunch of tweets saying like he should manage Jade Cargill. I kind of like the dynamic that Mark Sterling and Jade Cargill have right now, because Malcolm Bivens requires to be like in the forefront. Not like blocking the star, but putting them over. And Jade Cargill, she needs someone She needs a Jerome, someone who hold the mirror while she does the dance while she's singing Jungle Love. That's what she needs.
She needs a little bit.
She
needs a little bit of black excellence to back her up along with the baddies, right? You know what I'm saying? Well, all right, cool. So that's dope, and I agree with you on that. But let's go ahead and bring in a little bit more black excellence to the squatty, to the conversation, to the pod this evening. You feel me? We got this is an honor. This is a privilege. If I could be honest and if I could say so myself, and as I'm a little bit faded off of this Doty and off of this moonshine that I've been drinking, is definitely a wonderful moment, not only for me but for the PE3 in general. So we want to go ahead and bring on the one, the only, Mr. Brendan Cobbina. You feel me? What's going on with you, my friend? How are you, brother?
Man. The LeBron Cena.
The who is this gentleman right here? God. The Black John Cena? Is this what's happening on the Public Enemies podcast? How are you?
We've been saying that Black's been selling for no reason. Like this man literally just turned to look at the camera, was like, ha ha, and then it was like, oh my God. Like, yeah, it's just, I'm Black and I'm beautiful. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, this is how it's been our whole lives. Like, I'm sorry about that.
Right. So if y'all remember a photo just a couple of months ago went stupid viral, you feel me? And then about a week ago or so, it went viral again because this gentleman right here is in the building. Brendan, how are you?
I'm all good, guys. I'm all good. You know, like I was just that viral moment was crazy. You know, it's changed my life forever. Essentially, it's got me all these sponsorships. You know, it's allowed me to even start my own podcast as well. And like today,
Heels,
yeah.
Make sure you guys are checking that out. Professional Heels podcast. He's on that. That's his thing. Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, today, like, also today, whenever like you guys are, you know, I remember like that photo going viral again on Twitter. And I remember like my best friend follows your page, the Public Enemies, and he's always showing me like your tweets. I'm like, yeah, these guys are kind of funny. These guys are actually funny. I like how you guys, like, I can't explain it, but like you guys always have some jokes in your sleeve all the time. I'm like, yeah, I fucks with that a lot. So like, yeah, you know, tweet on viral again, and I was like, yeah, I think I asked once. I was like, do you know what? Let me ask again. Like, you guys up to be off a little episode?
You know, honestly,
let's go.
It was on me. It was on me because you tapped in, and at first, but I think that was like right around the time where we had just done like the interview with Big Swole, and I was just like, I don't know, all the headlines, they just keep peeking, they keep picking up all this negative stuff about what we're talking about. Like, they're not showing any support to the positive parts of the conversation. I'm like, that was a huge frenzy. But salute to Big Swole, salute to everybody like WrestleMania Fightful that picked up that stuff. But it was always like in the back of our mind, like, yo, we definitely want to talk to this gentleman. We definitely want to get you on. So I'm glad that we were able to make that happen. And I'm glad that he's here. And he's John Cena.
LeBron Cena. Oh, you can see me. Look at the face. You can see me, nigga. I'm right here.
That is great. So not only do you have your own podcast, Professional Heels, make sure you guys check that out. Apple, Spotify, you know, whatever you utilize your means to listen to podcasts. But you're also a personal trainer, and from what I've learned, you're also training to become a wrestler as well. Are you? Is that what's going on? Talk to me.
So yeah, that's literally. I got my business, Omega Muscles, where I literally just train people online because I'm an online fitness coach, and you know me, I like to keep myself fit. I like to keep myself looking good. I like to keep myself strong as hell as well. And yeah, like, you know, I'm thinking of getting into wrestling because it's just more about starting. The thing is, the number one thing is to start, and I'm just kind of getting my things together because I'm still like in a different city. I was in university. Just finished my, just graduated from a master's degree. So I'm like, okay, in this, remote town, like, 2.5 hours, 3 hours away from London. Now let me come back home. When I'm back home, got everything sorted, then I can have the time and put all the dedication into, going for wrestling training, because it's something I've always wanted to do. Like, I'm 25 years old. I'm not getting any younger, and I just said, you know what, listen, let me just give it a try, like an actual serious try. Because I did it once 5 years ago with Progress. I don't know if you guys know who they are. I did it with Progress, and
they're dope over
there. I did it with my best friend, and we were actually pretty good at it. But we only did it just because we just want to see how pro wrestling felt like. We actually didn't want to go ahead into doing it. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry.
It's just to be. Oh god!
Shout out to
Joe. So yeah, just did it like 5 years ago just to see how we were doing. We didn't go to the next stage because we literally just wanted to see how pro wrestling felt like. We weren't actually dedicated into doing into getting into it, because we started university and other dedication, and it just wasn't really in our mind to do it like that. But now years have passed. I remember talking to one girl called her ring name is Mercedes Blaze, and she's just like, I need to see you in this again. Like, you're really good. And she was one of the first people who were like, you look exactly like a black John Cena. You do, you know that, right? I was like, yeah. You're not the first to say that to me. You're not the first to say that to me at all. People have been saying that to me for since 2008, years. So yeah, she was
wait till this goatee grow in. Wait till this goatee grow in. You know what I'm saying? Then you're gonna be mad at me.
He's like, I'm finna start wearing jorts and everything. I'm finna start saluting random people on the corner. That's dope. That's dope. Okay, so you're training. You're also training people as well. You know what I'm saying? You got your. So with that said, what's random question? Random question. I ain't even planning to ask you this, right? I'm finna look this up. I wonder how close your nutrition, strictness or readiness, and what your, what is your meal plan, and what does that look like in comparison to the actual John Cena? You feel me? Like, what's that like?
Eating 42 pancakes a day?
my meal plan is pretty easy, because when you're a coach, you gotta make this stuff yourself, right. And I eat a lot of eggs, 4 eggs a day minimum. I eat a lot of protein. I mean, there's chicken all the time. There's beef in my meals. There's always a lot of protein. I'm looking to cut myself a little more because I built some strength. I'm like, okay, you're looking good. You're looking pretty bulky.
I need a tomahawk steak. You know what I'm saying? You need a tomahawk steak in your life. Yeah, you right.
Yes, sir. You know exactly. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, yeah. So, now I'm just kind of okay, now I'm kind of cutting some things here and there, but not cutting them out, but just reducing some amounts here and there, just to make myself look a lot lean. And going from there, I'm eating around, it's always between 2,700 to 3,500 calories every day. That's my range.
I just looked up John Cena's Fast and the Furious diet plan.
That's the one I looked up.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He's 5 meals a day. The first one is oatmeal with applesauce and raisins, 2 whole eggs, 6 egg whites. The second meal is a protein bar. The third meal is brown rice with vegetables and 2 chicken breasts. The fourth meal is whole wheat pita bread with tuna. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the chicken of the sea, as Jessica Simpson would say. The fifth meal is a banana with a protein shake. We can't talk about Jessica Simpson on this show.
Like, yo, let's just go ahead and wrap it up, man.
We can't do that.
Hey, yo, thank you for having us on. We got Brandon Cobbina.
Nick Lachey is over here causing havoc on Netflix with the ultimatum and dating shows repetitively, multiple. He keeps coming with them, but we can't say something nice about Jessica Simpson. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry.
Bro, what that gotta
I just thought we could have turned this into PE3 TRL for the evening. You feel me? For the moment. My bad. Y'all get to talk about Powerline and all that shit. I don't get to talk about Carson Daly. I don't get to talk about Carson Daly.
You're still a white man. You said I don't want to talk about no white man on the show. He said I don't want to talk about no white people on the show.
By the way, salute to Chris Dunn for joining us earlier. I think he's like the second. He's the second white person we had on the show. Like after Vic, when Vic joined us for WrestleMania last year, I don't know if we had any other white person on the show since then.
I don't think so.
Fred.
No, I think we had Fred on.
Fred. We did have Fred on.
He Canadian though. You know what I'm saying? That don't really count.
Drip ain't white like that. Drip from the Yay area. Drip white kind of adjacent. You feel me? Like they say over there on Cheap Heat.
He's clear. He's ivory. He's like Larry Bird.
Seasoned salt.
He's like Larry Bird.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, he's like crack salt. You know what I'm saying? Like the pink salt. He's pink salt.
So Brendan, let me ask you this: what we've been talking here. We talked about AEW. We've talked about WWE. What are some of your maybe positives and negatives about what you see if you watch these programs?
Yeah, like
what are you interested in?
So the thing is, I'm still yet to, watch AEW a lot. I know about it, like, I know some of the rivalries, Darby Allin, and I forgot who he's fighting even. I know about the CM Punk and is it MJF, if I said it correctly? I keep getting the letters mixed up, but I watched that rivalry, like actually watched the matches of that and whatnot. I'm like, oh, this is pretty cool, because in England, AEW is on free TV. It's on free TV. Because for things like WWE, you gotta like pay for BT Sport, and that's like a subscription that you gotta pay for. But like with AEW, it's just literally on free TV. So if you want to watch it, you can watch it.
Shout out to BT Sports, man.
What's that?
Shout out to BT Sports, man. Watch all my UFC on that shit.
Yeah, shout out to them, man. But but yeah, they I keep up to date with the WWE content pretty much all the time. All the time. I'm always a bit slow when it comes to Raw, because I'm always busy on like a Monday, or not really Monday, like on the Tuesday, Wednesday and whatnot. But on the Friday, SmackDown works for me because you ain't doing anything on a Saturday.
Right.
It's like it's on
up a little bit later and all that.
Yeah, it's on like 1 a.m. for me. So like on 1 a.m. on a Saturday morning is absolutely nothing. That's actually the best time for me to watch something. So I'm always watching it there. But I like the product. I like the product of both actually. I do. One thing I do like about AEW is that it brings competition. Yeah, and I'm always appreciative of a company that can rival with WWE, because that kind of makes it force them to make to bring a better product, rather than just kind of doing something that's just like whatever, I mean, like I'm seeing WWE like pick up their pieces. They're like, we're doing this, we're doing that. It's received well by the fans and everything. There's obviously still a lot of things that they could do that would be a bit better, or like not burying talent here and there, but there's improvements being made. There's improvements being made on their side, so I can actually hold my hands up and say, fair play to you, you're doing well. On that side, I'm enjoying pretty much what's going on with Roman Reigns. Still a bit. I'm happy with the whole undisputed title thing that they're doing with him, but at the same time, I'm like, what more they're going to do with it? Like when they're going to make him drop the WWE title, because obviously that's not the main one of his.
That's a good question.
It's a lot of questions I like that I'm like asking myself. But the thing is, I like that because I don't like to know exactly what's going on. One of the things that used to piss me off the most about WWE, like for the past couple of years, was when the product would be so bloody bait. We say in the UK, so it's so fucking obvious, right? It's just like, damn it! Like, what's the point of watching this? We all know everyone and their dog knows exactly what's going to happen. So when they switch things up a bit, we know what's going on. It kind of makes you like it makes you, how can I say, it makes you like a, you know, like an actual fan, like a mark almost. You know, you're like, oh, you know, this
right.
It
like
out,
get you.
My bad.
Mark out. There you go. Perks up your ears a little bit. Get your.
Do you know what I mean?
Attention.
Rather than just sitting there thinking, oh, I know exactly what's going to happen. Like I want to feel like a kid again sometimes, you know. So I like it when WWE can they can bring that stuff out. And I know that's stuff that AEW done well, where they've, like, you know, they've done pretty well with their storylines. They've had good matches. I really like that in AEW. I really like that Jade Cargill girl.
Yeah, Jade is.
Bro, I love it. I'm gonna keep it PG, but I love that woman so much.
He said, "I'm gonna keep it PG."
I'm watching.
My CTE acting up. Wait a minute, for.
I'm watching. I'm thinking, yeah, fair enough, man. Like, you know, you just gotta give her a round of applause for that one, man. But yeah, no, she's looking good. She looks good for AEW as well. And, like, you know, like a couple of people are like, oh yeah, they should be in WWE or the other way around. Like, oh man, they're doing well for the show. Leave them. They look good. They're doing their thing. They're making their titles or their or just their characters in general look legit in that company. Right. Keep it going. So yeah, I mean, for both products, I'm genuinely enjoying it. Even though, like, I'm watching AEW a bit less, or not a lot less, but I'm watching it less than WWE. I'm still, like, appreciative of both products. So no,
well, WWE has a show this upcoming weekend. I don't know why they're running a pay-per-view the same day as Mother's Day, because I mean, like, I got
I don't care about women.
They did this like the year before last, and I had it on in the background, and I got in trouble. I was like, you know what?
This nigga like, I'm a grown ass man and I'm getting in trouble for watching wrestling on Mother's Day. All right, wrestling gotta go then. Fuck it.
Fuck this shit.
But to be honest, they made it kind of easy because the card is like kind of underwhelming.
Kinda. Brendan, would you like to join us real quick and we can talk about WrestleMania Backlash predictions and what we think of this card, who we think is going to win while you're here, since you're here. I know it's not that great. It's not looking like it's one of the fire ones, but I mean, we gotta talk about it, right? We kind of gotta talk about it, especially in the scope of what's going on the program. We kind of do gotta talk about it, right?
Adrenaline.
By the way, before we actually get too deep into the predictions, I gotta ask you: Does this pique your interest at all? Clash at the Castle?
That's a good question, because it does pique my interest, but I'm not even in the country. I'm in New York. I'm in New York at that time.
You know what I'm saying? I
ain't even gonna be out there.
I'm in the damn nation 24/7, but the one time I'm like, hey, let me have a little holiday. WWE are like, hey, yeah, let's bring the event back. That's it. That's the do you know what I mean? Like, oh my goodness.
So that's how y'all feel. That's how y'all feel.
We ain't been there since 1992. Like, well, bitch, I wasn't a fan in 1992, bitch.
I wasn't.
So now you want to come?
I wasn't even born, and like, honestly, man, I'm like, you guys are suckers, man.
Yeah, shut up, fuck y'all. Y'all going to Saudi Arabia though? Okay,
honestly.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, do you know what I mean? Oh no, they didn't get me started on that.
Oh my god. Hey, Jizzle, take us through the predictions, please.
Hey,
I got this little board right here. I'm gonna write our picks down.
And let me bring out my belt, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm about to win my shit back. You feel me?
I am the public enemy number one.
You're not. You're just the birthday kid.
I'm the public enemy number one. You could put that little fake paper championship over your shoulder if you like to, but that's what we're here for, is to
man, so you got that off of Etsy, bro.
We here to determine if I'm going to retain or if one of y'all is going to be able to take the throne.
Off of Etsy. You're right. You're right.
All right, man. Jizzle, what's on the card?
Hey, man, the battle. Let's show this right here. You know what I mean? Because the battle of the bad jokes explode. You know what I'm saying? Look at Mad Cat Moss's fucking hat. You know what I'm saying? Let's get that back up there so we can look at Madcap Moss's hat. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got no hat. He got no suspenders though. You know what I'm saying? We got the battle of the bad joke. You know what I'm saying? Madcap Moss versus fucking Baron Corbin. I'm picking Madcap Moss because he's the good guy now. So you know what I'm saying? They're gonna let the good guy win because no other good guy is gonna win that night. No other good guy is winning.
This is hard because it doesn't matter at all, and usually the ones that don't matter are the hardest to pick for.
Yeah, for sure. It's like super inconsequential.
Inconsequential is a great word. I love that word.
I'm gonna go with Madcap.
Yeah,
Madcap.
I'm going with him as well. Actually,
give me.
I'm actually hoping that Madcap literally. I don't say. I hope he just like beats up Corbin so badly that Corbin actually goes out for some time. And then he can repackage his damn character again. Because gosh,
bring him back as broke Baron Corbin, bro. That was the time.
That was funny.
Bring him back to the Arizona Cardinals, nigga, because them niggas need that nigga.
I like that. Jones said we need a frenemies championship. Okay, Jones, we'll have a conversation, me and you tomorrow. Let's link it up. But yeah, I apologize, Jizzle. Ben, neither one of y'all are the public enemy number one. So if y'all said who y'all are going with for this match, I was not listening. So who do you, I'm sorry. I'm listening now, though. I'm listening now. So who do y'all think is gonna win?
That's the greatest thing I've ever heard in my life. I'm picking Madcap.
You mean Madcap too?
Everyone's picking Madcap.
All right, Madcap.
That's the greatest thing I've ever heard about.
Hey, we said big foe time. Shout out to Stunner Foe L. You feel me? We big foe time. Madcap Moss gonna win this match. All right, for sure. Who's next?
Yo, man, let's get the you know what I'm saying, Purple Heart Edge. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I mean, Purple Heart Edge. You know what I mean? Yeah, Paige, Edge is out my house, Paige. Yo, if Edge is out your house instead of Samoa Joe, you're really in trouble because if Edge is out your house, you know what I mean? I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Peeps. I wasn't. I'm sorry. So if I could be honest about this one right here, right? Edge and AJ Styles started out. Ben, I was with you. We on that spooky shit, nigga. I'm with you. Super, super dope. I am not feeling this Edge thing no more.
What's kind of
I'm not feeling it
out, bro.
I thought he was spooky. Why is he telling people? But why is he telling people y'all fat and y'all look like y'all eat hella glizzies and y'all sports team suck?
But the niggas is eating hella glizzies and their sports team sucks, nigga.
I know, but that's not spooky. That's not supernatural. That's not the brood. That's like I can't figure out what I'm trying to do right now, but I'm trying to do something.
Bro, sometimes when you trying to navigate a new path, you gotta lean into some old shit, bro. That's what he's doing.
What is
sometimes he gotta do it. He leaning into the old shit, bro. Like y'all, I gotta like, bro. I can't be demonic all the time.
I know, but he's leaning into like a fucking, what is that shit called? A charcuterie board, a coochie board of all of the fucking, of all of his like old gimmicks in one. Like, why do I want rated RKO Edge versus Matt Hardy Edge? It's for sure the multiverse of Edge, Judgment Day, long-term booking, all of that shit. I don't like all of this shit I don't get it, nigga. You could play with the lights and all this shit, you feel me? And then you talking about the Nashville Lemmings, or you feel me, Charlotte Lemmings, or it's Boosie, bro. Like it's not dope. Damien gets to turn off the lights and the match ends. You feel me? Like
I did not say let it play out.
He said let it play out.
Edge, if Edge says you are, I am, then he'll win.
All right, my bad. I just wanted to get my shit off. Who y'all think
I'm picking Edge? I'm picking Edge always.
Edge again? Hey,
always.
Okay, cool.
So the second time.
So Brendan, let me ask you this so you can jump in. If these two are saying Edge wins, right? So does Edge win because Edge just flat out wins, or does Edge win because they add another piece to this puzzle as far as the group?
That the latter makes more sense, to be honest. Because like I'm thinking to myself, whoa, where are they going to go with this Edge? What more is going to add on with this Edge character? Okay, he's got purple lights now. He's got a cool entrance theme. He's I don't know what he's doing, if he's like the Undertaker, but an Undertaker who talks more.
He's the Undertaker from Canada.
Oh yeah.
Canada Taker?
He's the Canadian badass. That's what he is.
Sidney Crosby Taker.
Wow. What he's doing all right, but I'm thinking that they're definitely gonna add more to that faction because they have to. So I'm thinking there's gonna be another shenanigan on the night that makes Edge win. And because in reality, AJ Styles winning doesn't really do much for it, if that makes sense. Like, what's that going to add to the rivalry? In my opinion, maybe he could add like.
He has a partner, a friend, maybe somebody in crime here that helped him out the other day. So
that's what I'm thinking.
Finn Balor, Bullet Club is everywhere right now.
Maybe that could bring up a rivalry. I don't know.
Bro, I think it's too good to be true with that because we've been waiting 5 years for them to tag together.
We've been waiting years.
I think he's probably gonna join, Edge's little group and come down there and just run down. Yeah, I'm thinking he'll join Judgment. They're gonna run down there and be like, "Yeah, man, I got your back," and then like kick him in the nuts or something like Shinsuke used to do.
Because in reality, they ain't got anyone else, and from that, Luke Gallows and Henderson, they're more.
There you go.
So you can't really, if they were to bring like the Bullet Club and make that an actual like tag team, it'll be a bit dated. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be anything good. So I'm going for Edge. I'm going for Edge. Maybe just get like a Finn Balor double cross. He knows how he did it, but I'm definitely going for Edge in this situation.
I mean, if you're the two best people in Bullet Club's history, like. You can get together. Like, what did Paul McCartney and Son do? Like, remember when BBD left fucking
a New Edition?
Yeah, and they made Poison. You know what I mean? Like, this might be their Poison. What if this is Edge? What if this is AJ Styles and Prince Balor's Poison?
So wait, does that mean that like the current rendition of the Bullet Club is like? They just like Johnny Gill and them niggas.
Hey, well, listen, Graham. Hey, Graham. This is driving me out of my mind, and I find it hard for me to find.
That's
so. So, I think there might be the BBD of the Bullet Club. They might be the Shaq and Kobe of Bullet Club.
Hold on, let me knock the little ticker off the screen because why they do my man Okada like this though? Like,
look at Jay White. Look at Jay White looking like Tiger King.
Bro.
Salute to Jay White. Jay White. You feel me? Salute to Juice Robinson. Yo, Juice Robinson. Let me take the picture off. Juice Robinson, you got me, bro. You sold me a ticket. And I bought that hoe. You said, hey, I don't even know if I want to wrestle nobody no more. I did everything I wanted to do. My NXT run was trash, but then I came to Japan and I became the man. So I'm finna just go ahead and kick it, you know what I'm saying? Be a house husband, you know what I'm saying? My girl popping on Brand Army. She getting check after check, you know what I'm saying? Tony Storm, she pulling up to the Owen and AEW as well. I don't really need this. But here you go. Your man's, you know what I'm saying, dropped a whole bottle of water on his forehead, put on some cool glasses, smacked Tanahashi around and said, I'm coming for the U.S. title. By the way, too sweet. You know what I'm saying? So,
too sweet.
Yeah.
Like Bullet Jesus. Yo, Bullet Jesus.
It was like, yo, man, we own that shit. Y'all can't be doing it too sweet. We own that shit, man.
All right, so we all going for Madcap Moss, and then we're all going for Edge as well, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Speaking of the next match, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's go to the match where I'm saying somebody black is going to win. You know what I'm saying? This is my favorite match. You know what I mean?
Blacker than 95 Source Awards, man.
But this shit like the Suge Knight promo that he gave the fucking Bad Boy. You know what I mean? Man, you're saying, get on to my man Omos, you know what I mean? I'm saying too many vowels in his name for me, but whatever. Too many vowels on Lashley too, but you know what I'm saying? Lashley versus Omos, and you know what I'm saying, with MVP. who y'all niggas got? Who y'all got in Lashley versus Omos? I think Omos got to win this one. I think he need to win this one for his trajectory as a great wrestling heel and also as a wrestling black excellence man who they're going to try to exploit because black has been selling since 1842. And we're going to do that.
And he really, I'm getting tired of him doing them yelling promos where he's just like talking, where he talking like he don't know the language and like the shit.
Like we saw you at Bianca Belair's birthday where she got a fucking boat, bro. Like stop playing.
You was rapping Jay-Z at Wale Mania. Stop it.
Yeah.
Hey, my man had no accent when he did that. He said, "Allow me to reintroduce myself.
My name is O.
M to the OS."
Like, bro, don't do this to me. Like, bro, I eyes be like, I'm getting tired of that shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he ain't got enough 808s in his music either. You know what I mean? Like that's why we need Jim Johnson back to make his music because I don't like almost his music being like some fucking Tarzan shit.
I haven't even heard it, but I know I can like when it comes out. I'm like,
he's like I can imagine.
Yo, trust me. Yo, if you heard it, hey, yo, Brendan, if you heard that shit, you'll be offended. I promise you. I'm offended every week.
Like, why are y'all disrespecting me right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, God damn. All right.
Oh God.
I agree with you, Jizzle. I think Omos does need to win this match. I think Bobby Lashley can take the L. I think at this point, if Omos can't win this match and have a serviceable showing, I don't know, man. They letting people go in NXT after 6 months if they don't pop off or if they don't look like they finna be worth nothing. And they gave my man 18 months. At this point, what's going on?
You were just a bodyguard. You were just a bodyguard during the Thunderdome era, nigga. Like you were just a bodyguard like 47 months ago.
Big ninja too.
And he was a big ninja.
He was a big ninja.
I am tired. Like yo, it better be some. This better be the best match of the night because all black people are involved. I'm tired of this shit. Stop playing with me.
Ben, Brendan, my bad. Who y'all got?
Almost.
There you go.
I'm gonna need to do some defensive in a minute.
Yo, Bobby Lashley doesn't get no votes. You know what I'm saying? Jada Pinkett would be mad. But speaking of let's go to the Karen match of the night.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, man.
Jesus.
You know what I'm saying? Look at the. I want to talk to your manager in this picture right here. You know what I mean?
That is not Charlotte Flair. I don't know who that is, but that is not Charlotte Flair.
Yo, she look like Devora from Mortal Kombat 10.
But hey, Charlotte, who the hell is that? Oh my god,
Charlotte Flair.
This is Katana from the Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Yeah, Mortal Kombat Annihilation movie. Remember that movie when she got to do stuff? Actually, yeah, you know what I'm saying. We got Charlotte versus Ronda Rousey. Like it's kind of crazy because I don't know. Usually I would go who gets paid the most out of and I don't know who gets paid the most out of these two people. Like because I mean Flair means a lot until you know what I'm saying Dark Side of the Ring came out. And Ronda Rousey meant a lot until Amanda Nunes put, you know what I'm saying, hands and feet on her. So,
hey, chill, please.
Bro, that happened. I watched it.
I watched it. Holly Holm too.
Yo, bro, remember, did you see this? Remember when John Moran shook Jordan Poole last night? That's how Ronda Rousey was when she got hit by 2 right hands from Amanda Nunes. Which is why I'm picking Charlotte Flair.
She's like, yo, in the interviews, I don't got it. Like, yo, what are you doing prepare for Amanda Nunes? Like, bro, man, I ain't got to prepare to do shit, man. You don't want to do no defensive training, nothing like that? Nah, I'm good.
None of that.
I got Charlotte with it by disqualification.
This is an
good match.
Is it?
Yeah, there are no
match.
Oh, Charlotte is so never. No,
I'm going Ronda Rousey.
I'm going Ronda Rousey.
Yeah,
I gotta go.
Because
Ronda across the board.
You think I came back to lose twice in a row? You got me fucked up. My name Ronda Rousey, dog. Like, listen,
bro, I honestly think this is gonna be the main event too.
I might have got smoked 2 times in a row in that octagon, but this in real life, you think she could smoke me for real? I'm gonna put pause on Charlotte Flair, and that's what I'm expecting.
Hands and feetses.
And if I don't win, I will massacre the entire women's roster.
Andrew Gulak. Him too.
My man got a new job every week, bro. I'm scared for him. They moving the apps on the screen on my man, bro. He's shaking.
Because if Ronda doesn't win, she's gonna have to fight Shane McMahon, and I don't want to see Ronda versus Shane.
She
McMahon.
Got to fight the best in the world, like
that's the true best in the world. That's the real best in the world.
Bang, bang, bang.
Yo, Shane McMahon really thought he was the best in the world. He was like, "Yeah, I've been training with America's top team." I'm like,
what are you talking about? I thought I was the best in the world. I won a tournament. You feel me? And I went halfway across the world to win that tournament. So in 100 degree conditions, you know what I'm saying? In 100-degree conditions, you know what I'm saying? 8 o'clock at night is 112 degrees. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here like I'm from Inglewood. What's up, homie? You know what I'm saying? Best in the world, homie.
Yo, bitch, I'm a Figueroa, nigga.
Man, Ness, you feel me? Right up the street, La Cienega, homie. Proud family, nigga.
Yo, I didn't want Charlotte to win so Ronda could fight fucking Shane McMahon in Figueroa now.
All right, cool. So only Jizzle's going for Charlotte.
No, I'm going for fucking Ronda Rousey. I picked.
We going for Ronda Rousey.
I'm going for Ronda as well.
So, okay, so we rooting for the black person, right?
Yeah. Black doesn't get
that. Did they say Ronda Rousey got black in her, or she got like Native American or some shit? What is it?
Her husband's name is Travis Brown.
Travis Brown. Stop it. All right, cool. All right, everybody's going Ronda. Let's get it. What's next, Jizzle? Let
me just do this one first because the real main event is at the end right here. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Drew K, bro. Yeah, okay. I mean, let's get this on the street. You know what I'm saying? Drew K, bro.
Drew K, bro is hilarious.
Versus the Bloodline, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like one match is going to decide who the public enemy number one is. It's going to be one match.
I don't know, man. Like, I'm kind of...
I ain't got a clue this one.
I don't know. Because Drew K Bro seems like a ain't no way. No, Ronda Rousey did not get the 3/5 vote. All right.
Yo.
I need to see how her fried chicken look.
Yeah.
like who's the chick that just made the fried chicken? Paula Patton. She made the fried chicken and she seasoned it while she was frying it. I was like, yo, she's bugging, but it's all good.
Well, that shit was pinker. That shit was pinker than Ronda Rousey. That she got kicked in her head by Amanda Nunes.
That shit was pinker than Alexa Bliss's Charlotte's Web little piglet babe, whatever.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, but
you mean BLT? Ham sandwich?
Niggas was really sad, like, oh my god, like her pig died. Like, yeah, that nigga's bacon now, nigga.
Yeah.
That was gonna happen.
Hey, come on, man. you gotta chill.
Did you kick him out?
My bad, blood. That was me.
He said, hey, man, you gotta go.
Yeah, man.
Oh, god.
Oh, shit.
Are you picking the Bloodline or Drew K Bro?
Give me the Bloodline.
I'm going
Bloodline.
Bloodline.
I'm gonna go to Bloodline because I feel like RK Bro should have broken up by now, but the way I've seen bless you, brother. The way I've seen Randy Orton making these public appearances lately on like Out of Character and Pat McAfee and all that stuff, like he seems like he's having a freaking ball right now. Yeah, I just said freaking. It's my birthday. I can
only
do what
last
you can literally do what you want. You're the fucking birthday boy and the captain. I'm picking Drew K Bro, bro.
Oh shit!
I think they have to do. I think they're literally scrambling, and they don't know what to do for Roman Reigns right now.
I'm kind of confused on how we got here in the first place. Roman Reigns told the Usos Hey, I just went and I took the WWE title from Brock Lesnar. Y'all gotta unify the tag team titles. I'm the head of the table. Go to Raw and put pause on RK Bro, like bruh just tried to do to Dave Chappelle at the Hollywood Bowl. You know what I'm saying? And then and then they have the contract signing after 2 weeks of pulling up on Raw and whooping niggas. Roman Reigns is the one that rips up the contract and says, "Nah, we doing something different."
That's how he knew his cousin. He knew his cousin was gonna lose, nigga. Like, man, my cousins are some losers, nigga.
They're trash. I can't trust them.
Let me get the Oos Bucks out the way, and let me get in the middle of that. You know what I'm saying?
Oos Bucks.
So I think Drew K. Bro is gonna win this because like somebody white not named Ronda got to win somehow.
Yeah,
and then, they love them some Randy Orton. He had his 20-year anniversary, and Drew McIntyre just dropped his sword off, and like
that was 2 weeks ago, my G. That's in the past, bro. They don't care about nothing that happened. You feel me? They don't think you remember that anyway.
Brian, can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
If you had a sword, right?
Okay.
How many titles would you have?
All of them.
Thank you. All right. So, so if he can't win nothing with a sword, he definitely got to win this fucking 3-way match that he's going to get a. If I was WrestleMania Backlash, is May, June would probably be Money in the Bank. So we'll probably get a match solo for that. So yeah, you gotta have to win this match. So I'm taking Drew K. Bro for this one.
Drew K. Bro, yeah, makes sense. I mean, I still kind of feel like the Bloodline need a little shaky business in them. Like, you know, like Roman can't trust them, or Usos can't trust Roman because Roman's got to drop them one of those titles somehow.
No, nigga. No, I don't.
No, he doesn't. They're gonna make him drop it. To who? That's the question. That's the question. They're gonna make it. That's the question.
That's the $1 million question.
That's the $1 million question. That is
going to drop.
I'm just trying to think, like, you know, because this is the match where I genuinely don't know where it's gonna go, and it can go either way. And neither guy winning is very, you know, like obvious almost. So I don't really know. This is one where I'm 50-50. I'm gonna go the Bloodline simply because I believe if it wasn't to the point where Randy was having so much damn fun with this, that they were just gonna make the Usos with it anyway. Before the match became, you know, with Drew and Roman being in it. So I'm thinking to myself, maybe, mustache. Yeah, I'm thinking to myself that they it's definitely going to be the Bloodline. Well, not definitely, but it's most likely going to be a Bloodline. However, whichever way to go with it, we will see.
Ben, what do you think?
I got the Bloodline. To be honest with you, because I'm like, yo, Roman ain't taking a loss anytime soon, even if it is like one on a tag team. He's not like, bro. This man, this is Roman Reigns. We're not booking Kofi Kingston's run.
Yeah,
like, bro.
Yeah, that is true.
Kofi was losing tag team matches. He just wasn't taking a pin. Roman's like, yo, man, look.
All right,
I just love how we had, like you were saying, because that's why I love my people so much. You know what I'm saying, because we segue automatically into shit. Because like, who can take Roman Reigns' belt or one of them belts? Maybe one of the two people in the real main event. The real main event. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about Adrenaline versus, you know what I mean, Russell Sethbrook.
Oh, you want to talk about the King of the South versus the King of Pop?
The King of the South versus the King of Triple Doubles. All right, the triple double of WWE, Russell Sethbrook.
Yeah, Russell Sethbrook doing his thing. You feel me?
Versus really the American Nightmare.
You see my man's at the Met Gala,
bro. Look,
holding Cardi B's train in the back.
I ain't got nothing against, like, yo, if you a man, you want to wear a skirt, whatever. But like, bro, the fit look trash, bro. Like, bro, you wearing a top hat? And that, like, bro, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Hey, salute my man Phil from Grapsity. He said, this dude, Russell Sethbrook, look like a closed umbrella right now. What is this? I was like, hey, yo, like the pleats in the skirt was, I didn't understand. I didn't know what was going on.
Bro,
I don't even know if that's the right word. Pleats?
Met Gala Sethbrook. Met Gala Sethbrook. He gonna be there next year, dog. He gonna be there next year.
Time. This ain't the first time either, bro. Like, bro.
But
do better.
He definitely Russell Sethbrook comes in there dressed like a deacon who has to give the like, all right, y'all. I'm saying in today's words, you know what I mean? Like today, you know what I mean? Like we got the building fund. Let's do. You know what I'm saying we're gonna pass that around in a minute,
bro.
You know what I mean?
Definitely eyeing people to put in more money than dollar bills, bro.
He got a mean. He dressed like he got a mean rib recipe, and I'm picking. And I'm picking Seth to win because, you know what I'm saying, 50-50 booking is what WWE does the best. So I'm picking Seth all day, night, and afternoon.
That's a great pick, and I appreciate that for you, Jizzle. Thank you. Can you do me one favor, though? For the remainder of these predictions, don't look at me.
Yeah.
Okay, for this match, I think sorry, I've been drinking. It's my birthday. We're having fun. We're over 2 hours and we're just here. All right, cool. Now, for my pick for this match, man, I damn near agree with you. WWE and 50-50 booking. I think we might be getting a trilogy out of this, and I don't think it would make sense for Cody Rhodes to lose this feud. So I think it would be okay for him to lose this match in some fashion. So I'm going to go with Seth Rollins as well.
Yeah. I'd go with Seth as well. Actually, that makes sense. It's definitely going to be a trilogy.
Does make sense.
Yeah.
Damn, but I can't have all the same picks as everybody. Let me go back in. Damn.
You going with what? You going with the Cody Vader? You going with what?
Yeah, give me.
Okay, you believe?
Give me shit. Give me Cody. Give me Cody, man. I gotta either win. Or I'm not.
Adrenaline.
Yo.
Do you know how gangster that is? The way you like, listen, sign me, but listen, I'm coming as myself.
Yeah.
All right, and I want my music, nigga. Okay, Vince.
And I want to be everywhere at all times for the next month and a half. Like I'm doing every public appearance. I'm doing scrum meetings. I'm pulling up to Stone Cold's house. We drinking beer. I'm talking about Chris Benoit, the band and all that shit. I say, yo, Cody is wilding right now. Cody, it's my birthday. Where can I get those American Rebel cigars? Are they still on the market? I'm going to clip this and tweet it to you, and it's not going to be my birthday anymore, but I'm going to send it to you anyway. And anybody that trip out and be like, oh, he's just saying this to try to get something free, you goddamn right I am.
Goddamn right.
There you go.
Send over some Omaha steaks, bro.
Yeah, man, I need a fucking tomahawk steak.
Yo,
an American Nightmare.
No lie.
Let me get an American Nightmare steak, please.
No lie. I think it was like my second or third month of being part of the podcast. I emailed Omaha Steaks. I was like, yo, y'all want to give us some free shit?
My God.
I totally forgot about this. They hit me back and it was like, yo, fill out this thing and we'll get back to you. I'm lazy by nature and I didn't fill out that shit.
I didn't do that shit. I didn't do that shit. Hey, let's do that shit now though. This the summer of the enemies. Let's do that shit now. And let's see what happens and where we could take it. Omaha Steaks. Use your discount code PE3 for 20% off for your order.
I'm saying 15 pork chops, you know what I'm saying? 10 chicken breasts, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Some potato salad they ain't got no raisins in it, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the good white people. And you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? You get all that shit, you know what I mean? Like what else they got over there? I mean, probably got some shrimp, some bacon wrapped prawns. Like I'm saying, I ain't eating no fucking prawns, but you know what I'm saying? Let me get a tomahawk steak, Omaha, and a Kyler Murray jersey.
for WrestleMania Backlash?
I don't know. I think that's all the matches. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell because I can't look at you right now.
These are our picks, people. My handwriting is trash, and you can see the reflection off of my ring light, like if Tommy Dreamer saw his shadow.
Or you've been doing TikToks all day. Graham, I'm not even looking at Graham, but you know what I'm saying? He been fucking grittying all day with that ring light on his birthday. Let me get that birthday gritty.
That is hilarious. Backlash is this Sunday. They be doing their thing. Hopefully the show's good.
Mother's Day is this Sunday.
Mother's Day is this Sunday. Love your mother. Buy her a. Hey, you know what's crazy? I'm gonna tell this story real quick, and we'll get ready to get up out of here. So I got a text from my daughter on Monday evening, and she said, "Hey, Dad," and I'm.
Hey dad.
You gotta do Triple H.
Oh,
say, hey dad. Camp WWE was hilarious. Hey dad. So she says, Mother's Day is this Sunday. Can you Apple Pay me some money so I can buy mom a present for Mother's Day? And I said, that's very interesting. Did you ask your mom to Apple Pay you some money to give me a birthday present? Because my birthday is in 4.5 hours. And she said, you know what she said? She said,
huh?
Yeah.
Hey, Graham. Hey, as soon as you said, huh? Honduras? No, that's a country. Huh? Honda? No, you're saying I drive a Lexus.
I said, man.
Huh?
I used to drive a Lexus.
They speak English and huh?
The motherfuckers total, bro. They speak English and what? Yo, my G. I say, yo, it's $40. Leave me alone. Whatever. It's all good. Your mom, she's great.
No, Hamidou Diallo plays for the Oklahoma City Thunder. I'm sorry.
That is hilarious. Okay, man, this has been great. WrestleMania predictions, Backlash. Add that as an asterisk onto the last word that I said, and boom, there you go. Predictions. The show's gonna be great. Show's gonna be horrible. Brendan, thank you for joining us. Please, we'll give you the floor. What you got going on? What would you like to tell our audience? What would you like them to know? Professional Heels podcast, of course, that's out. What is that every week on? You guys drop on Wednesdays, right?
Every Wednesday, every Wednesday.
Yeah. So talk to us. What you got going on? What would you like to pontificate? Floor is yours, my friend.
Yeah, guys, listen. So I got my own mission podcast, wrestling/fitness podcast at Professional Heels. It's on all streaming websites, so Apple, Spotify, Amazon, all of that. Give that a listen. We're on our second season from this. Just started on Wednesday. We aim to have an episode basically every week. So that's all chill. That's going well. It's received pretty well by the audience. We're getting some big names on the show as well for this season. Former wrestlers, people who are big on Instagram and whatnot. So that's going well. And if you're someone who wants to get fit as well online, you just need some guidance, just check out omegamuscles.com and just look through the packages. You've got some training plans, got some nutritional advice, got some, online coaching for some, for decent prices. You could do it per month, you could do it for 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, however long you want to do it for. In that I might need, you feel me, to holler at you for the 1-2. Hey, listen, my man Banks got me for the last week doing 500 to 600 push-ups a day, and I work 12-hour days, so it's kind of easy for me to like break it up, you know what I'm saying, about an hour and be able to knock it out. But my guy, my arms are going to fall off of my body like fall apart fish every other month on whatever wrestling program he's working on. That's Bobby Fish, by the way. He lost to Jeff Hardy. Of course, that was going to happen. But because he's a loser.
I love this guy, Jizzle, man. It's great.
My man.
Yeah. So no, it is what it is. It is what it is. Him and Johnny Gargano. Salute to Johnny Wrestling. But yeah. It is what it is, man. So we want to thank you so much, Brendan, for joining us. This has been great. You've been amazing. Come back, man. If you got time, if you got an opportunity, we can talk a little bit longer. We can do something. Hey, man, like when they finally go across the pond, you feel me, and you can like actually pull up to a show because I know you're gonna be on holiday. You feel me? And they was like, "Fuck it, we'll just get a whole stadium while this nigga's gone."
Yeah. Hey, yo, he about to be in New York European tour. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Crazy. You feel me? But yeah, thank you so much for joining us, my brother. It's been great. Salute to you, my friend. You're always welcome. Our doors are open, brother. All right, man. Be smooth, dog.
Peace out, guys.
Deuces.
For real, man. Yo, that's fucking great.
He was great, man. He was great. Yo, frenemies, y'all have been amazing. Y'all know me. I be tripping once we hit like hour and 22 minutes. Like, are we gonna wrap it up? Are we gonna wrap it up? Are we done, nigga? You feel me?
Hey,
but shit, nigga, Black Announce
somebody gotta keep us in
it.
line, blood.
Black
like,
Announce Table do it. Black Wrestling do it every week. Grapsity do 2.5 hour podcasts every week. Black Announce Table, they do it. Black Wrestling be having DJs and shit, nigga, for the first hour and shit. Y'all can't come kick it with us for 2 hours, man. You feel me? Every now and again, man. You feel me?
It's gonna happen sometimes.
It is what it is, man.
Hey, let me say something right now, blood. Let me give a motherfucking shout out to my motherfucking brother right now, bro. Me and this nigga went to high school together, and we had beef. We even had beef. Like his partner had beef, and like his partner almost died because of that beef. Let me give a shout out to my brother, man. Fucking cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know who you are, Christopher. But,
hey, look, I almost packed that nigga out too myself. So it is, hey.
Yo, and this is the funny part. He was like, yo, man, he said, Graham said that, Graham and Jarrell said that we should just squash it. I said, first off, Jarrell would never say that shit because Jarrell said, beat your ass. And then Graham is trying to mind his business. So I know he ain't trying to do that. So
Graham trying to mind.
Yeah, don't try to put him in don't try to put Graham in the check that your ass got to cash today that you're gonna run away from. But yo, man, shout out to my brother, man. My motherfucking brother's birthday yesterday. You know what I'm saying? It's his birthday in Hawaii and on the other side of China. You know what I'm saying? The one that doesn't revolve all the way around. You know what I mean? Like I said 150 times, like I said on episode 100, episode 50, episode 5, episode 10, episode 150, 200, 250. He brought me like that's my brother, man. Like he's one of the 4 people that's only welcome in my house. One of the 4 people who my dog would not fucking harass anymore when they come over. One of the 3 people who I showed the bus down to. Yeah. And one of the 4 people I call my brother, man. Happy birthday, bro. I appreciate you, man. Like I appreciate you to the highest degree. I know you'll let me calling you the redacted ranger. So we'll just call you Cap. So shout out to the captain of the team. You know what I'm saying? He has the captaincy on his chest for a reason.
I had to throw that in the chat. It wouldn't have been right.
I was hot.
Red Ranger emoji was talking about Graham's birthday, but shit. But yeah, yeah, I know. That's why I put it in there. Like, yo. But CJ was saying, like, yeah, man, you like definitely like a brother to me. Like I got a blood brother of my own. So when I say that shit, I mean that from the bottom of my heart, bro. Hope you had a good birthday. And shit like that, you know, you deserve it all. One of the hardest working niggas out here. I firmly believe that.
And shout out to the frenemies out there, you know what I mean? That fucking that literally took heave to Graham's word. Cause like he said, I know he was putting his feelers out there. He put the fucking bait out there. He'd be like, listen, don't be fucking wishing The Rock happy birthday without wishing me a fucking happy birthday. Piece of shit.
I was like, yo, y'all showing The Rock too much love, my G.
You don't even know this nigga.
Hey,
shout out to Eddie.
Y'all don't know this nigga for real. Hey, yo, for sure. Shout out to Eddie because he be on the Dwayne. He be on that nigga's line. You feel me?
O'Shea Jackson Jr.
Yo, come on the show.
You know what it is. Come on the show.
Yo. Yeah. Hey, Benjamin.
Hey, bro, I'm a.
What's yours, bro? So you can
step out. Your boy Your boy got to get up at 5 a.m. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at _SonOfMars_. And happy Star Wars Day to everybody. May the 4th be with you. I mean, that shit is over right now on the East Coast, but on the West Coast, let that shit ring.
Nigga, on the East Coast, nigga, it's Cinco de Mayo. You feel me? And it's time for some tacos and
boy. Turn it up.
By the way, Jizzle, you feel me? While Ben is on his way out, Jones asked, "Is Santos Escobar who's sir?"
No, he's like Luka Doncic in this fucking paper in this series right now. You know what I mean?
Okay,
like,
so
he's gonna score. He's gonna score a whole bunch of points, but he's still gonna lose though.
Right. Damn. That's how you feel,
man. Let's go, bro.
Let's talk before if y'all want to stick with us for just a moment longer, we one more second. We gotta wrap it up with a little bit of what's going on in the playoffs.
Bro, first off, we gave you motherfuckers 2 guests. 2 of them bitches.
We gave y'all the John Cena dude, which people, you feel me, said that they wanted. You feel me?
Hey, Jones.
Saw that.
Hey, Jones.
Shout out to
Shut
Jones.
up. Yo, Jones. Shut up, Jones. I don't know what's going on right now, but I don't want to hear none of that right now.
It's John Cena.
Hey man, shout out to my man Brendan, man. Saying had a strong jawline like the baby. But
he was great.
Remember how this whole podcast was started off of everything is wrestling?
Yeah, everything is.
Graham, what did I hear the entire last 27 hours? Maybe Gary Payton should learn how to fall right.
Yeah, like I was confused. Gary Payton, he should learn how to bump. Like what? What are you saying?
So you mean to tell me that Gary Payton got hurt because he didn't know how to hit the ropes?
Huh? That's interesting.
Is that what you're telling me right now?
That's weird.
All right, well check this out, dog. Like I know that Draymond got the flagrant 2 and got kicked out of the game, and then now Dylan Brooks got kicked out of this game.
Yeah, he did. That's true. That's true.
Let's get my team out the way right now.
Same energy.
Is it, Graham?
No, I said let's keep the same energy.
Yeah, let's keep the same energy because I felt like Draymond should have been listen, Draymond, we won the game anyway, so it didn't make no difference. Go ahead and just saying, take a little seat, do your podcast on the volume. You know what I mean with Colin Cowherd, and we'll be good. But if you Grizzlies fans, first off, then you Memphis niggas, let me tell you something, dog. If it wasn't for Moneybag Yo, you niggas wouldn't even exist right now. Moneybag Yo and CMG, you niggas wouldn't even exist right now. So let's get this out the way. John Morant had 47 points. You know why John Morant had 47 points?
Mm-hmm.
Because John Morant just fucking falls down like Michael Douglas in the movie.
Also, most improved player. You feel me?
It should have been Jordan Poole, but we're not going to get into that, dog.
It's all good.
It should have been. We're not going to get into that, dog. Listen, if you thought that Gary Payton II, who probably is going to lose by $8 million.
Yeah. It's all good, though.
Yeah, I mean, saying, if you think that was get back, what do you think the get back for what you did to him is going to be? In San Francisco, we might send Ja Morant's dreadlocks to fucking Pier 39 on Saturday.
Yo, that's hilarious.
You better stop playing with my man, dog. Listen, I got the Warriors in 6. You know what I mean? I think they're going to get one game. It's probably going to be in Memphis again because you're not winning no game in the Bay Area. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be playing San Quinn. Don't find out the hard way the entire week this week. And we're going to win that shit. But, yeah, man, other than that, that's the only fucking NBA playoff series that's even remotely, because we know what's going to happen to Miami is going to smoke James Harden and them. And listen, all you James Harden fans out there,
Tyrese Maxey was like, nigga, you sit over there, nigga.
Yo, go over there, nigga. Don't talk to me no more.
It's like, you suck. I'm sick of you right now.
Yo, Joel. He called that nigga Joe. He didn't call that nigga Joel. He called that nigga Joel. Joel
Ortiz, nigga Yawa. Nigga.
This is who you wanted? Get this nigga off my team, blood. Tyrese Maxey might get both the niggas off his team.
Damn, bro.
bruh. So like they're gonna get smoked. Luca's gonna get smoked. They probably lost tonight. I probably didn't watch that shit.
Fred, you are sick. Fred says James Harden is done. Dude moves like Big Show.
Yo, he looks like Giant Gonzalez out there, blood. Like the step back, like the step back is not going to work. And this is why, like, they were saying that James Harden should have got the MVP. That Steph got the first one.
Yeah,
which means Steph had to go get a unanimous one. And then he was like, "You still think he should have got that one?" They was like, "Nah, blood, you right."
Stop.
And then Steph had to send him home the year after that. And the year after that, I'm like, "Hey, bro," but whatever. Yeah, man. Giannis is gonna listen. Boston and Giannis. Boston versus the Giannises. Y'all niggas is lucky. That Giannis missed his first. Giannis missed his first 8 shots. That if he'd have made them first 8 shots, your niggas would have lost by fucking 3. The same way Memphis would have lost if Steph and Clay decided to shoot like Steph and Clay decided to shoot. Like, shout out to Moneybagg Yo and CMG, but that's the only thing that's prosperous that's going to come out of Memphis ever again. And
G Nation says Suns blew out the Mavs.
Did they?
Jesus.
How many did Luke? Of course the Suns won. They're the number 1 seed. You know who the Suns can beat, Graham? Who I can't look at right now? You know who the Suns?
No, it's good. It's good. You can look at me now.
Okay,
next
cool.
Week, next week I'm gonna tell Ben, nigga, you can't look at me, nigga, while we talking to Hoodfoot about death matches and shit, nigga.
Hey, yo.
By the way, there you go. Spoiler alert. Hoodfoot's gonna join us next week, and we're gonna talk about death matches and shit.
Light tubes, barbed wire, King Von songs. Like, I'm gonna ask him about King Von.
Jesus, 129 to 109. That was the
129. They won by dub.
Yeah, it was Dallas and Phoenix scored. That's how they closed out.
Yeah. So like the playoffs are gonna be what the playoffs are. You know what I'm saying? Thoughts.
Damn, nigga, Mikal Bridges had 11. Okay. I was like, whoa, nigga. I was like, nigga, bugging. Okay, so Devin Booker had 30, Chris Paul had 28. Salute. Jay Crowder 15. You feel me?
Listen, I love John Morant just as much as y'all niggas. We're gonna end NBA talks right now. Like, I love John Morant just as much as anybody else. But let me tell you something right now. Like, them calls that he's getting is not gonna happen in the Bay. Him dropping 47 is not gonna happen in the Bay. And if you thought that get back was Gary Payton getting his arm broken because he got his elbow fractured, what do you think the get back for that is going to be? Anyway, shout out to Juan Toscano Anderson. You know what I'm saying? Earn your money. So
how do you feel about what y'all did in the draft? Yes, sir.
Well, with our number 1 pick, guess who we drafted? Devontae Adams. You know what I'm saying? So let's put Devontae Adams right there.
Oh man, for sure, Devontae should be on this graphic. Just, you feel me? Just hovering over niggas with fucking Geppetto strings and shit.
But I think the best draft pick that we got was Zeus, who is AKA Zamir White, AKA the running back that's going to take over Josh Jacobs' shit.
Yeah, because they're not picking up his option, right? Or are they?
No, they're not picking up nobody's option.
Nobody's option, nigga. They said, nigga, ain't no option, nigga. What option?
Who? You niggas want to get you niggas want to get re-signed? Like, clearly you would pick that 4. No. Jonathan Abrams, you get too many pass interference calls. No. Josh Jacobs, you get too many offensive fucking penalty calls on you because you be running niggas over too much. Now, if you want to get paid $3.5 million, cool.
Have at it.
But I don't like, it's just like, this is the first time that I had some stability in my organization as a Raiders fan. So when you have like a couple Patriot niggas to come and then like, this is we run this now, and then Mark Davis is like, yeah, nigga, it will sign Kaepernick. So you got that shit going for you, is good. But I want to talk about y'all niggas because I know we was worried about y'all drafting the one wide receiver.
We were.
And then in the first,
if they were gonna do it, if they were not.
And in the second pick and the first pick of the second round, what did y'all do?
We got Quay Walker from Georgia, and then we doubled back and got Devontae Wyatt also from Georgia. Hey, I was like, why? What is happening right now? But also at that point, because in my estimation, if I was playing a game of like just trying to be realistic with how these things were going to play out, I knew that the wide receiver class, the group of like the top receivers, I thought they were going to go pretty early. So in my estimation, I thought realistically maybe Jahan Dotson or Jameson Williams would fall to us.
But Jameson went 10.
11? 10? You
went 11? 10 or 11?
I think 10 or 11.
It was between 10 and
Detroit.
12.
I'm like,
the Jets, right? Did you go to Detroit or did you go to the Jets?
Jameson Williams went to Detroit.
Okay. So they got
Aiden.
They got Aiden
and him and Hutchinson holding up the jerseys. Hot about, you know what I'm saying? He just looks hella bored, and it was like he hates it there already.
Dan Campbell was on the clock. You are on the clock, Dan Campbell. Listen. You got one more year, nigga, before Hugh Jackson gets over there and takes over that shit because I'm saying he just got fucking outed.
Mm-hmm. So when we didn't
y'all got Christian Walker though, right?
We got Christian Watson. When we didn't get him, well, not before. So when we went defense for the first two picks, 22 and 28.
Quay.
Yeah, I was like,
why would you pick? And Kobe was right. I didn't know what's going on, bro.
It was a game of value. I've had a couple of days to just kind of just run it through all or whatever and just think about it, whatever. You feel me? I wasn't that big of a fan of the tape that I saw on Pickens. So when we didn't take a receiver in the first two picks, I knew that the Packers liked George Pickens. I knew that they liked him, but I was like, for me, please don't do it. You know, like just you feel me? Like I'm not against it. I'm not saying that I don't think that he could be a serviceable receiver in the NFL. That's not what I'm saying. I just thought that there were other
George
players
Pickens 2 years ago. I heard his name 2 years ago. The same way I heard Justin Ross. Like niggas was really crying about Justin Ross not getting drafted. I said, let me tell you something, blood.
Like,
he was an All-American as a freshman. A freshman.
Yeah.
3 years ago.
3.
Of 2 knee injuries. Guess what that gets you? Mm-hmm. Undrafted, bro. Like,
yeah.
Shout out to Justin Ross. You were saying he's on whoever the fuck signed that nigga. I wanted the Raiders to sign him but I knew y'all niggas was gonna make a sudden move because like if y'all niggas was gonna move up in the second round. Because like you said, all the wide receivers got taken early. Like I thought y'all were going to get Traylon, but niggas took that nigga at 12, or like 19.
Yeah,
and niggas took Johan at fucking 15. Like niggas took Jameson. Like niggas took Mechie. Like
I'm like
Mechie, nigga.
Like, niggas just going off the board. I was a little upset about it. You feel me? But I am happy that we got Christian Watson because I think with a little bit of work on his route running, I think he can be a special receiver for us. I really
he's like when the fuck did these North Dakota State niggas to start getting drafted?
I don't know, bro. Like where you niggas start coming from? Like all of a sudden you niggas think y'all dope, man. All right, cool.
Whatever. Yeah, man, you better catch some balls, nigga, because like Aaron Rodgers is going to be throwing 70-yard passes that's going to be handed to your pocket.
Aaron Rodgers was the first nigga to reach out to him as soon as you're a member of the Packers now. You got drafted. You feel me? That nigga got a text, a phone call. You feel me? Aaron was like, let's get to work. All right.
Yo, he got a two-way pager. He was like, yo, bake me an omelet.
Motorola, you feel me? Like the join in the dilemma video. You feel me? Like texting off of the Excel app.
No matter what I do.
But hey, we also got Romeo Dubs. We picked up another receiver. Who was the other receiver that we got in like the 7th round? I can't remember his name. Let me see if I can find it. Samori Torre. I thought his name was Samurai.
Torre?
Yeah, we picked up Torre from Nebraska. So we got him. And then we also got Watkins. We picked up Sammy too. You feel me? So
got Sammy Watkins on the team?
Yeah.
But that's all you really need. But
so like we got options at receiver right now. You feel me, Lazard? You feel me? Keep doing your thing, pulling up, showing up. You feel me?
Listen, non-Raiders and Packers fans, our teams are still better than y'all's. Always.
You're
Niners
right. Okay,
fans,
cool. Yeah, Justin Ross with the Chiefs. Thank y'all.
He's with the Chiefs now? Oh, well, you know what I'm saying? Tyreek Hill left. So somebody got to do it.
They got MVS too.
They got Valdez-Scantling over there now?
Yeah, they got MVS.
To do what? Return kicks?
Speed, nigga. Yeah, they want that nigga to go over the top. You feel me?
They want that nigga to return kicks, nigga, because Clyde Edwards-Helaire is not doing it.
I mean, look, that's something that he could do, but I mean, look, MVS didn't have no drops last year either, so
hey, you know what's gonna be dropping? He'll be dropping some passes, but he gets hit in the head by a motherfucking same Trevon Moehrig. Let's go, Trevon. You know what I'm saying? The Raiders drafted a whole bunch of niggas I ain't never heard of before, and I was like, I heard of this nigga and this other nigga, but other niggas, I don't know none of these niggas.
Hey man, it is what it is, man.
Our team is still better than y'all's.
I'm just look. I've had a couple of days to mull it over, and it's not as It's cool. We'll be all right. I'm not tripping about it. I'm really not. Yes, sir.
Your quarterback is Aaron Rodgers.
Yes, he is.
You're always going to be all right.
I mean, yeah, but
that's what's so crazy.
You gotta have somebody to throw the ball to or hand it off to.
I can throw the ball to myself
for sure. I can like
and
Mr.
win
Perfect,
9 games. And win 9 games,
and we'd be straight. You feel me? Oh gosh. All right, man. Let's dip. Let's dip, Jizzle. Let's get up out of here. Frenemies, we appreciate y'all for sticking with us an hour over time, an hour over schedule. And that was evil twin. Yo, when people see the time and the runtime on this episode, people are gonna be like, yeah, so when is the next episode of Black Announce Table? Because we're not listening to this shit. No, but it's all good. It's my birthday, you feel me? And we gave y'all 2 amazing guests. Salute to Chris Dunn. Salute to Brendan Cobbina. You feel me? The Black John Cena. You feel me? Coming through. You feel me? My guy. It was fun. It was great. Next week, once again, make sure y'all stay tapped in, stay tuned in, stay dangerous. Join us. We'll be here. Show won't be as long, but we will be joined by independent wrestling sensation, deathmatch icon in the making, a legend in his own right. Young Hoodfoot will be pulling up.
The greatest name in pro wrestling.
Yeah. We're gonna talk some shit. We're gonna talk some shit, and we're gonna, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna see what he thinks about this WWE trying to get involved in this blood sport thing and all of that. But yeah, Jones, thank you so much.
Fucking birthday to the birthday love. Captain.
We appreciate it. I appreciate it wholeheartedly. Thank you so much. Jizzle, tell them where they can find you.
But my name is literally right there.
And it's on the ticker too.
It's on the ticker too. Like that's why he's fucking Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in fucking Winning Time on fucking HBO Max. You know what I'm saying? He's Cap.
Spencer Haywood right here.
Yeah, I'm high as shit. You know what I mean? Like I'm high as shit and I don't know who my kid is.
We here.
Like shout out to my guy, you know what I mean? Like follow me at that's me, you know what I mean? Like __ 2 E's, you know what I mean? But follow the enemy's PE3 and the enemy's POD first. Follow both of them.
Big action. Yeah, man. And follow us on Instagram at Public Enemies Pod, like Ben said, at _ Son of Mars _ and then if you want to follow the guy, the current Public Enemy #1, and the one that will be retaining the championship this upcoming Sunday on Mother's Day. Jizzle, me and you have literally the same exact picks.
Do we?
Evil twin.
Evil twin.
All right, man. Frenemies, thank y'all so much. Next week, please, until then, take care of yourselves and each other. We out.
Hey, bro, wait till that get back comes on Saturday night. Hey, listen, like Dylan Brooks, if you don't get suspended, my nigga, you're going to get